actually. I might even be behind
Oh no.
by like maybe like half the season. I think they may have like stopped coming out. Maybe it was like I don't know. I think they like stopped coming out. I think I might be caught up or something. At least with the English dubbed, because the English dub comes out like a month after the original.
So, what kind of spell are you trying to copy, John?
I got to go back through the list because I had something that marked off all the ones that I can, because I can't
Mhm.
copy every spell. It has to be on my spell list.
Right.
Um,
So
and
just know that it takes an hour to decipher the spell, and the DC for the spellcraft check you'll have to make is 15 plus the spell's level.
Yep. And then it obviously costs a certain amount of gold for the spell level. And I have that.
If you can decipher it.
If you
Yeah,
go back into our
which you should
DMs,
be able to.
I think you listed in there what spells
you gave me
and for
the
your own reference.
you gave me the list of spells you have, but then I took that and then like put like check marks next to the ones I can do, and I can't find that saved thing anywhere. So it's just gonna be a minute. If you want, do you want me to just it matters what level of spell. Never mind. I'll get back to you. I don't want to hold
You'll
up.
figure it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it'll take an hour for that, and then an hour per spell level to copy it down. So depending on that, you could be up for 3 to 4 hours.
I know that I don't have shield and I can learn shield just by looking at it, so I'll do shield, which is a level 1.
Okay. So that's 2 hours. Go ahead
2
and
hours
do that
spellcraft.
spellcraft.
does he
That's
get assistance from me?
no, not necessarily. He still has to be able to decipher it himself.
Okay, it doesn't help me trying to explode.
Damn.
Never mind.
Plus, he's got a massive modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that is a success.
not quite as big as
So,
my modifier.
I have a
yeah.
15 spellcraft, so I just had to get not a nat 1 or a nat.
Oh, you arcane users. Always.
Mine is a plus 16.
Listen, I've been through some stuff. If I can't copy a spell out easily, that's pretty sad.
Well, after an
Especially at
hour
level
of
1.
deciphering Ryder's scribbles and formula, you're able to convert it into your alchemical formula. Now you just have to spend an hour writing it down and, using 10 gold
Yep, 10 gold. Just about to say
worth of equipment. Perfect.
In the meantime, Ryra's copying her notes.
You're gonna hear
The
that.
rooms that you guys have purchased are exquisite. They're not very bright. They're actually quite dark in color. The bedding is red, per the inn's namesake, and the rooms are cozy, we'll say. Plush bedding and seats are available in each room. And Lori and Agnor's rooms are facing the shore of Magnamar. So you're getting a good look over what's called the dockway, this little cove. Versus Ryder's room that faces towards the summit. You get a nice view of the building directly behind the Raven.
She's not in that room to do a lot of sightseeing.
Yeah. So, copying spells, copying notes, getting some well-deserved rest after a day's work of dealing through legislative processes and doing some minor sightseeing. You all wake up some earlier than others. I'd say staying up. Ryra and Agnor, you guys would wake up more like in the mid-morning. Maybe about 10 o'clock. You need your little rests.
So, would I
If
be
Ira comes down for breakfast, she's going to be leafing through preparing her spells through the day and studying her book.
well, whenever I get the chance to come down, I'll meet up. Is probably would have slept a little bit longer than normal, honestly.
Especially with Modi. Wink.
No, Moti was pretty tired, so I didn't want to keep him up any later than I needed to. But I'll come down to Ryra, I guess, possibly sitting there.
I would probably be up too, but go on.
Okay, well, how did you sleep, you two?
Fine.
Good.
How about you?
It was fine. You ready?
Yeah, where do we want to go first?
We need to go to. Oh,
We can find the one shop that Motorcar pointed out. We can go looking for the Reordens. We can go looking for the manor, the Foxglove Manor.
we need to go to the Traption's place, and I don't think it's a good idea to.
I think Eloise would like to help.
I think they've been through it.
I mean, we
If
really
they
just need
wanted to
some
help,
directions.
they would offer us.
Well, they don't know we're here.
They know of us. They seem to be well affluent. And they can reach out to us at any time.
They don't know where we are.
Doesn't matter. Your bird doesn't know where half some of these people are, but you send them to him. We're able.
It's a bird. He has a better sense of direction than any of us.
You see what I'm saying, though. They have ways to get a hold of us. If they wanted to get a hold of us, they would.
I just think that she could be helpful, but fine.
I don't think so. I disagree. Our best bet is to go off the leads that we have. City. Nothing that ties them to.
They might at least be able to point us in the right manner for the foxgloves.
Agnar's gonna let out a big like, so breakfast. He's like looking around, completely disregarding this small little argument you guys are having. Start tapping his fingers on the table like, I would think we'd get a continental breakfast, but
I was assuming you were already eating. I'm sorry.
We already ate.
what did you eat?
I've been down here for an hour, reading my book and eating.
Did they brought it to you?
Yeah.
It's like flat, like
And don't worry, as soon as you has started to look around and anxiously look for your continental breakfast, one of the waitstaff shows up at the table with a relatively light breakfast, places it in front of you.
yes.
Thank
You
you.
seem
Robert
reach
says for
go
him.
like this, go like this. Yeah, he's takes out a little small vial and he just winks at Ryver and dumps it on top of the eggs,
What?
not saying what it is or what it actually will do.
Huh. Interesting.
Alright, so here are your options. We can go to the bazaar,
Yes.
the bazaar of sales. We can figure out where that is, or we can try and locate Foxglove Manor,
Mm.
or we can go to Pugs, try and find out where that is.
That's a good plan.
Order of operations should be Pug's Contraptions, Foxgloves, and then if we have enough time, the Bazaar.
He's got a point. You're just eating and agreeing with anything anyone says.
Alright.
Crunchy egg.
It's that special stuff.
I appreciate Damn, I
Was that like a
appreciate
hard?
how
Was that like a?
method you are, John.
Was that like a
Your character
crispy
eats,
potion?
you eat.
It was like a crispening potion that made his eggs crispy because he
I
has
mean-
weird likes.
Just the way my mom used to like them. Crispy eggs are the best part of breakfast.
Nice
It's fine.
crunch.
I'll join you. Lori's probably drinking her breakfast ale, and I am drinking my breakfast ale.
Lyra, as a
Mm.
normal person would, is eating a completely normal breakfast.
Well,
What time
see,
is
Ryra,
Jackie coming downstairs?
what is
Has he been
considered
down here?
normal?
I'm
He's a
sitting in
ninja.
front of you.
Oh,
What the
oh,
fuck,
fuck!
Jackie? When did you get here?
When did you get here?
We need to put a fucking bell on you, sir. You sat down literally right in front of me and no one noticed. How did you do this?
Because he has no shoes on.
Yeah, that's it.
He just sneaks in.
Did you
You
learn
guys never pay
invisibility
attention
spell?
to me. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. You lot get talking, and I don't have much to say because I leave it all to you to decide what we're doing.
Well, I want your opinion in this.
We value your opinion, Jack. No, what would you like to do?
Let me go down the list. There's a zoo we can visit. We can get pedicures.
I start to put my hand up in Agnor's face and just kind of like push his face to the side a little bit. Like, please, please,
Go crunch your
please.
eggs.
No, go.
Do I
go-
look like I
go
need a pedicure?
Jack, no. Jack, no. What
Agnar?
would you like to do? Do you agree with Pugs and
Go
then
for the
Foxglove
pedicure.
and then the Bazaar? Or
I
would you
do,
like a different
but
order?
I disagree with Lori about going to the Riordans. I think having a tour guide getting us around town might be helpful.
My fear, we go, we'll just be turned away at the door, and we'll be left in the same spot that we are right now, in some other place of the city. Honestly, I think it's best if we learn the city ourselves, and
It can't hurt to try, though. If
But
they turn us away, they
what's-
turn us
yeah.
away.
We won't know till we try. But if we try and we succeed,
how about this? Compromise.
Actually, trying is the reason why I know. Never kiss a drunk.
Agnor,
Got it. Got it.
eat your crispy eggs.
she takes
I'm sorry, I'm a
she
little
takes her
curious
she takes her
about this
spoon.
one.
She takes her fork and she takes a scoop of his crunchy eggs and she shoves it in his mouth.
I'll just.
That
What were
was
you
a
saying,
lot of
Lori?
eggs.
Compromise. Go to Pugs. Make our way to Foxgloves. And if by some miracle of a circumstance the Riordan is on the way, we'll stop by and say hello. But if it's
So
not,
we'll-
then we'll make our way down and move on. Because then we don't need them. Because we found everything. I just don't want to bother them. They've already lost their son. Eloise didn't
literally-
leave in a very good term. She didn't like us.
That's not true. She told us to come visit.
I don't
What
think
makes you think she didn't like us? She looks at Jekno, dejected.
Why are you so adamant about us not visiting them, Lori?
Lori, what's not to love?
Agnor, you are not helping us.
Sorry.
All right. Well, we should get on our way. We've already gotten a late start to the morning. We can discuss this as we're making our stops. But we need to ask around because we have no idea where either place is that we
we
wanna
need to
go
get moving.
We should definitely go to Pugs first if it's closest to us. I don't think we should pass up a place
Okay, so let's
that's
ask for.
close.
We can spend some time asking for directors of Pugs, Foxglove Manor, and the Riordans, and we're gonna see what shakes out and what's closest.
Yeah, we can divide it up a little bit. Jackie, if you want to ask for locations on Foxglove, Ryra and I can kind of ask around for Pugs.
What's
And
Ackner gonna
I-
do?
I'll ask for seconds.
Okay.
They are delivered.
Same vial.
You better take that to go,
Next.
Agnor. We need to get going.
He's like, that's a good point. Time is of the essence. He'll take it and scoop it and put it into one of his pockets.
Okay.
Yes, hard, crunchy, scrambled eggs.
Oh, I love
Shall
this
we?
character.
Wipes his
Heck,
face.
brutal.
Well, we shall.
I wish I had a camera because I'm eating a bag of Reese's Pieces like I'd be eating a bag of nuts.
See? Guys, tonight we are method actors.
We are so method actors tonight.
Right.
I also
Well,
cut the roof
you,
of my mouth on a chip.
Lori, you're better at talking to people. I feel like you and I are both good at talking to people, so maybe we should split up and ask for different things.
I talk to people all the time.
All right, I'll take
Yes, you do,
Jekno.
Agnor.
You can take
You're
Agnor.
wonderful.
I'll take Jekno,
Yeah, perfect.
and we'll split up. Let's meet back here.
Technically,
in,
I've got Modokar with me, but he's not in a very good mood. He's still
You
a
guys,
little sleepy.
we can meet in front of the Hall of Justice in an hour, 2 hours. How long do you want to give us?
30 minutes.
30
30
minutes.
minutes. Okay.
Agnar's gonna say "milady," and he's gonna bow to like her level, so he's almost again like
Let's go,
at the
Jekno.
ground. After you.
That works.
All right.
Two groups make your ways out of the Scarlet Raven and into the streets of the Capital District, where you are immediately hit with a pretty heavy gust of fall wind. Seems to be getting colder. But it's that nice cold you can feel in your lungs. It's almost pleasant. Unless you're maybe Jekno. How does Jekno handle the cooler weathers?
Oh, I enjoy it.
Okay. Even in sparse clothing, enjoying the cold weather.
I'm used to it. Doesn't bother me.
Gotcha.
All right.
For his hate.
Jekno and I will head. Let's head this way.
Okay. Northwest.
Yeah. And start asking around anybody who looks kind of friendly or helpful.
Gotcha. All right. And I guess that leaves Lori and Agnor going towards the east.
Yeah. Would we know relatively? We're specifically looking for pugs.
Mm-hmm.
So, would we know about an area that would be kind of, besides the bazaar, would be another smaller market district? No, we'll just start asking.
Yeah,
We'll go to the
I
east.
gotta believe that there's like town guard or whatever walking around. It's not like just empty streets.
Remember, whenever I ask you guys to make those knowledge local checks, it's a period of time where you guys are spent gathering information about your queries.
Mm-hmm.
May I roll a knowledge local check to gather information about my queries?
You all can.
Consider it done.
No matter what I roll on this, it's going to be a 10. Well, unless I roll it less than 10.
Or you could roll to assist.
I believe in you.
Yes, that is a 16 to assist.
Hey. That'll add a +2 to the knowledge local, making it a 19.
Jekno, are you gonna assist, or do you have your own role you can make?
Oh, I'm not trained in it, so I'd have to roll to assist.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
Okay, cool. So 2 19s.
Sick.
So Lori, you are specifically looking for pugs. Ryra, what are you and Jekno looking for as far as information goes?
The foxgloves and the Riordans, like
Okay.
places of residence.
Gotcha. So,
Would that be a separate role
both
for
around the
both?
Capital District. No, I wouldn't
Okay.
count that as separate. Just the 19. Okay. So, Ryra and Jekno asking around about the foxgloves. yields a little information. Stuff you guys are already familiar with. Some of the groups that you ask say that they're kind of familiar with the name and that they think he might live over in the Naus district, which you guys have already heard of. And had marked on the map. I remember the cool font.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As far as the Riordans go, the knowledge you get about the Riordans and their location, excuse me, is that they live towards like the south of the Naus district, but kind of in their own secluded area.
Okay.
It's kind of implied that they're not the friendliest group of people
Ooh. Okay.
through all the groups you ask.
Eloise seemed plenty friendly.
Uh,
Eh,
and Lori and Agnor, as you start asking around about Pug's contraptions, you gather enough information pardon me, to know that there's a small little district called Bridgeward in the capital district that typically houses a lot of the crafters and older artisans, and that Pug's contraptions can be found there.
Down in Bridgeward district.
Yes.
Where's Bridgeward? I missed the ping.
I didn't ping it.
Oh.
It's within the capital district.
Okay.
Sorry, let me let me ping it for you guys. What? Oh, fuck.
What happened?
Gunshot.
Oh,
Oh.
what? Fuck.
Not gunshot. Shot.
Oh.
As in
Plural. Multiple.
Sure, it's not fireworks.
positive.
There's a big difference between gunshots and fireworks.
True
Yeah.
story.
Sounds like a shootout.
Hey.
Do you have people away from the windows, friend?
Yeah.
All right, you're fine. Are your doors locked?
And
Okay,
it also
different
sounds like it's like
distance, yeah.
This section right here that I'm pinging on the map currently is where the Bridgeward area can be found.
okay.
So it's like here.
Yeah.
Or I'll write something.
Well, in our 30 minutes of walking around to find that out, I guess we'll be within that or outside.
Currently, wait, what?
What's it called? Bridgewater District?
Bridgeward. It's Bridge WARD.
Like wart?
No.
No, with a D.
Ward.
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 As in dog. Dog. Yeah.
Put it on like the street above it. Yeah, and rotate that bitch. Yeah. Sexy AF.
Well, I guess Egnor and I make our way back to the Scarlet Raven, and as we're walking back, wow, Iggy, good job, really good job.
Like I said, I'm a people person.
You definitely are. It's amazing how you can hide some of those small outward quirks while talking to random people. But honestly, between you and me, quirks kind of grow on you. Not so bad.
had to do a lot of my own testing on things, and sometimes there's outcomes that are less.
Well, glad to see the result of some of your testing. By this time, I'm sure we made it back to Scarlet Ring. Beautiful.
Your meeting place was outside the Hall of Justice.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry, Aggie, I led you in the wrong direction.
It's all right. I enjoy the walk.
Just a quick jaunt. Okay. And Ryra and Chekna making your way back towards the rendezvous. Gotcha. Okay. So, standing out in the middle of this square, less of a square and more of a large courtyard, I suppose. You all meet up again.
I sneak up on Lori and scare the crap out of her.
Roll stealth.
Can I roll perception?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh. We'll beat that.
oh, 12 on the die, so 15.
Okay. You are getting spooked. Just come up right behind her, Chekna.
Yep. And just kind of like poke her sides.
Oh yeah, I
Ah.
definitely start and turn around and with a swap.
Startled, alerted, smacked. The four of you are now standing
Jesus.
outside the Hall of Justice.
Well, we didn't really find all that much. Just the same old that Foxglove Manor is somewhere in the Naus district, and we found out the Riordans are somewhere in the southern Naus district, somewhat secluded, apparently not very friendly. Which is weird, because Eloise seemed very friendly.
Well,
Anyway,
I know of sometimes people are prejudgy of who people are and what their thoughts are, and et cetera, et cetera.
I suppose either way, Naus district, we're gonna have to go looking over there, but did you find pugs?
we found out where it could be. It's just up the street. Apparently there's a smaller district within the capital district called the Bridgewald, and it's somewhere in there.
Oh.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, let's go look then.
So heading northwest up the main street there.
Did we happen to see anything that, like, are there, like, signs for shops? Like, if we went up that way asking questions, did we happen to maybe see anything that could help?
How do you mean?
I don't know, like a sign that says pugs?
Oh, no. No, you guys didn't see anything like that on the main street anyway. But as you guys head closer and closer to the Alabaster district, the northern end of Magnamar, the area becomes less and less what looks like minor business and residential area, and things take on a much more industrial feel. Gotta check out who's goofing. He a goofing. Oh, a goofy ass cat. Love him. But things take on a much more industrial feel as you start to see more and more kind of open workshops and storefronts that are filled with jewelers, wood carvers, and what's sort of frightening is that sort of coming out from one of the alleys in between several of the buildings and into the main street is a large, towering over the party, metal man who seems to be carrying a very large pallet. Ryra, you would recognize this as a construct. It's a type of golem.
I was just about to ask if I could make a check.
Yeah. No, you would
Um,
recognize this thing as a golem.
Well, that's interesting.
Quite the rare sight, indeed. This one's specifically made out of iron, and you know that golems are piloted by magics, typically directed by the golem's creator. Or their actions are, anyway, by the creator's will.
That's very interesting indeed.
But it just seems to be moving pallets of material.
Robert doesn't explain anything to you guys. She just goes, "That's interesting," and she's kind of like head cocked, ogling. She actually pulls out her sketchbook.
Ryra, what is this thing?
It's just a storefront, Ryra. He's completely oblivious to the guy.
That there's is a construct, a golem, a
Where?
man made of metal.
So, is the storefront behind it? Does it have any kind of or is that more like the rear of the store and he's like loading it?
Oh no, you guys are like in the middle of the street, and it's coming from inside the Bridgeport district.
Okay.
Can I just
As
grab
you're
a quick sketch?
Ryra, do these things speak?
No.
Hmm.
They're basically mindless, piloted by magic to do as instructed.
Well, I think we're on the right track because
We could follow him back and see if he leads us, or it. It wouldn't be a he. It's a construct. Well, it
mean-
could possibly lead us back, but we don't know that this is for sure from Pugs. But it's a good guess if we want to just wait for him to make his way back.
looks like he's heading further down the street.
So worth a shot.
away from like the direction we already came.
Like away from where you guys are going.
Okay, so yeah, I think he's on a delivery, so we might. At least we're in the right area. Walk
Go see where
off
he
the
came
street into the alleyways. Start looking around.
And Laurie, you're struck by the storefronts of all of these different jewelers, these complex bracers and rings and necklaces created with various metals and gemstones.
Ooh. Ooh.
from. Hey, if I couldn't sketch that construct, you can't ogle these jewels.
But do you not see the
She grabs Lori and keeps dragging her forward.
focus? Okay, let's go.
The craftsmanship in this area seems to be much better than what most of you have seen in your lives. Just in this small little district. But as you continue making your way up the street, taking a look around at some of the buildings, you find one that sort of stands out. It has a large sign jutting out into the street, hanging above a doorway. It's an iron sign carved into the shape of a pig with several lock-picking tools kind of sticking out of its mouth.
Wait, wasn't
Beneath it reads Pug's Contraptions.
wasn't the same as the patch?
On the cage,
Mm-hmm.
it was.
Aha! That's it. And I didn't read it.
Completely disregarding the reading. Yes.
So,
Relying
I
on
would
memory.
assume if it's called Pug's Contraptions, then yeah, that's what we're looking for.
no, I saw the pig.
Oh. Oh, the sneezes.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Not
when he
allergies,
sneezes.
just normal. Shut up.
Aw.
Oh, you white folk. So cute with your allergies.
Or little wiggly hands.
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Hing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Open the door.
The door does open with a bell sounding, and the inside of this shop, as you each enter, is kind of a mess. There's a whole menagerie of different kinds of locks and cages, and just various mechanical contraptions being displayed. Sort of situated in the middle of the shop is a sort of square counter. Inside is a portly, bald-headed human man who greets you all as you enter. Welcome to Pug's Contraptions. Well, Pugs. How can I be of service?
Well, nice to meet you. This is an amazing shop you've got here.
Thank you.
I've honestly never seen anything like this. What does this do? Just kind of points to something. No idea what it is or what I'm pointing to.
You're gonna try and follow your finger.
That's a wall, Lori.
Well, yeah, it could be any kind of contraption. That could be those bird cages. It could be, looks like one of my old bear traps.
I think that was the one, the bird cage. What does it do?
Are you serious?
I like to echo your companion right there.
It's just a normal cage.
For birds. One of my more popular creations, I might add. Plenty of people like to keep pet birds. Like your
Glype
friend
was
there.
on our shoulder. Well, he's not too fond of cages. But it would be nice. Do you happen to have any like portable contraption where he could sleep? Like what I could take with me when I'm traveling?
Yeah, we keep plenty of falconry boxes.
Ooh, I might have to. Would you mind showing me?
Yeah. And he'll kind of lift up the counter and step out and usher you all to follow him. And he'll point to this kind of large wall of boxes and cages, and he'll start showing off several of the wooden ones. And they're just kind of wooden boxes with a door that opens up, and it has several like hook locks to keep the door in place.
Well,
I mean-
Why here doesn't like to really be constrained. I was thinking more of like a perch for him to like sleep on that I could set up, wherever I go.
Well, do you travel mostly within the cities and on the main roads, or you more rough and tumble?
Well, as of late, in the last month or so, it's been a little rougher.
Huh. Well, if you're just looking for a post, then
You have
I
anything
guess you
that I
don't
could?
really need much of my contraptions.
Well, I'd like something that I can, travel size when I need it, expand when I need to use it. Does that make sense?
Oh, collapsible.
Yeah.
Tricky, but I have a few. Technically, they're walking sticks, but
As long as
I
if
think
I
with a
can,
small adjustment.
yeah, if I could post it into the ground or find a way to make it stand in an inn or wherever I need it to.
Sure. And he'll walk back to the back of the store, grab what looks like a metal rod, and bring it back to the counter, where he, once again, enters and shuts behind him. He's going to start tinkering with it. How about the rest of you? You come in here looking for something special, or just browsing?
Well, actually, we were in a friend of ours' home the other day, and we actually saw one of your exquisite cages at his home.
Good.
Yes, and he sent it or told us to come here, and he asked us if we could pick one up for him and deliver it to him. But the issue was he didn't give us his address here. Maybe possibly have a ledger to help us out
So he
with
lives
it?
here,
He has
but you
another
found
manor.
one of his key. Oh, okay.
It's multiple.
Oh, rich type. Okay.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Well, what's your friend's name?
Foxglove.
Hmm.
Alden?
As you say, Foxglove, his face is going to kind of sour a little bit. He's going to continue working on Ryra's request. Yeah, I remember selling a couple of cages to Mr. Foxglove
Yeah.
a few weeks
He has
ago.
a bit of an infatuation with me, and he's been useful to us, so we're trying to keep him happy.
Well, you want directions to his house?
The one here in Magnamar, if that's possible, so we can drop off the cage. I hate to.
I'd have to lug that thing across the country.
You know, he's got an infatuation with you. But the funny thing is, I remember seeing a ring on his finger when he showed up here.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too.
Interesting. Hmm. Well, normally I don't give out customer addresses, but maybe for a little extra, I can break some ethics.
I can definitely do that. And I'll put down 10 gold pieces.
That's cute.
Hmm.
I'll put down another 40.
40?
Yeah.
Well, that should pay for your collapsible bird post. Easy. Would you like to make a diplomacy check, Lori?
I would love to.
Am I assisting by any chance? You know, I'm buying something from him.
Welcome
I'll
to
put
my
down
shop.
200 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Oh, hey! That is a 12. Oh, that. See that?
The shop owner instantly
It's
dropped his pants.
it's too white.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Yes,
The 12, making it a 23.
big diplomacy.
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know, it's
Do
been a
you need
rough
anything in
couple of
particular?
weeks. It's nice to have a group of customers come in that are willing to, first off, buy something and be so pleasant. So, he'll take the cumulative 50 gold you guys have placed on the table or the counter. Good. Sorry about that.
You okay?
Yeah, had some weird chest pain. I'm good though. Lost my train of thought.
Take the 50
Right.
gold.
Foxglove?
Takes a 50 gold to you, or to him. Say, to make this easier, do you have a map by chance?
Uh,
The
do
city?
we?
Yeah. Or a mental map, maybe. You seem kind of new.
Ryra does have a mental map, actually.
I would assume
Okay.
that we've been sketching.
We.
Right.
That's weird. Yeah, she has actually been kind of recording their routes as they go.
Okay. Well, if you're looking for Foxglove's townhouse, you're
You okay?
He froze.
Oh, I thought he was having another moment.
I thought so too. Scared.
Right?
I know. I was just like, is he okay? Speaking of, Bartholomew doesn't look okay. He's twisted on the ground again.
Kyle, why? Oh, wait. He moved. Oh, there you are.
Am I back? For
Yes.
now, ish. But he gives you the name of the street that you can find Foxglove's townhouse on. It's called Cabra Street. That's Cabra.
Where on the map would that be?
Sorry, I might have cut out too, but it's in northern Nels district, right about here.
Can I do a sense motive check to see if this guy's telling the truth since he's giving away a customer's information?
Sure, go for it. All that sense motive.
Nope.
Yeah, Pugs is he's a pretty ethical guy.
Agnar's gonna lean over to Lori and be like, I trust this guy with everything who I am as a person. He could never tell us a lie. I
That
just
about
got
right
this
for
feeling,
Cap Street?
this feeling about him.
That is good. Okay. All right. So with the 40 gold and the tip, that should be a pretty nice exchange. And he'll hand out your new perch, Ryra. Here you go, miss.
Thank you so much. I might have to come back here and see if we can find anything else that'll be useful for me.
Yeah. I'd appreciate the business. More the merrier.
Yeah, we'll see how Gwaihir likes this. I might have to come back for a couple adjustments if he's a little peculiar. She glares at Gwaihir and Gwaihir glares back as a bird can.
Agnar's gonna look at the cage and be like, the protection of a king, a god king.
Agnol, please.
Yes.
Please. Eat your crispy eggs, please.
Right. He's gonna reach in and grab a piece of egg.
Oh god.
So,
Offer it to
real
the guy.
quick, what you've been handed, Ryra, is a modified walking stick. It's about 5 feet tall, fully extended, and it can collapse to about a foot. And at the very bottom, there is it's sort of fitted with a spike now that should allow it to sink into the ground pretty effortlessly.
Is there a way for it to like stand up in like an in room, like on a solid? Or is this just for out in the wild?
No, there's both. The spike is like sectioned off into 4 pieces, so it can become like a stand almost.
Ooh, perfect.
And to sort of add on to the bird post that you're looking for, there is a sort of section that can lift off to the side that can hopefully hold Gwaihir's weight.
He's
As
very
long as you don't, as long as you don't let him keep eating bar nuts.
He's so quick, I can't stop him.
I did have one more question for you, Pug.
What's that?
How much are your bear traps?
Well, isn't that just an excellent question?
Looking at going after a bear, Lori?
I mean, there's
She wants
there's
to help
bears back
catch-
home. There's bears every place that Motorcars and I have ventured. And one of the things that I've always thought while we were camping in the evening is, wouldn't it be great if we had a bear trap? So, we had the perfect
That's
opportunity,
an interesting
Aren't
thought.
those things heavy?
possibly. Yeah, I'm
They can get pretty heavy. Let's see.
Yeah, aren't they like 60 pounds or something? 25 pounds or something.
probably close to that. Yeah, unless it's a big one.
Yeah,
They
I
are
don't-
solid
I don't-
iron. But
Yeah.
it's not like.
Yeah, I think it's 25 pounds. Yeah.
No, that's just it's a regular size bear trap.
I
But
don't know why I
given
was thinking 60. I
maybe
even
for a dire
slept
bear.
some. Yeah, right.
That'd be a Zuyu bear trap.
Right.
Well, these seem to be of fantastic make, which would get their price around 8 gold.
Do you want one, Lori? I will buy you one.
No, Jackie, please.
I will buy you one.
Let the
I
woman.
have.
I'm a woman of very strong self-importance. This is my thing, and I'll hand him.
But I know you have.
18 gold. I'll take 2, and this is another tip for being so amazing.
Yes, but I know you are low on funds.
That doesn't.
This discussion can happen elsewhere.
Yeah, I can.
No, I do appreciate the purchases, and I hope you can deliver whatever it is. The bird cages, yeah. I hope you can find Foxglove's townhouse. I think he had a thing for lions. You might want to keep an eye out for those.
Oh, noted.
We will. Thank you.
No, thank you. And you know where to find me. Just anytime.
We will gleefully walk out.
All right. So now you got your 2 bear traps, Lori.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a good old, what, about 20 pounds added to your weight?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where are you putting them?
I like to note that these are currently in the closed position.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And looking, they're reusable, yeah. You know.
Yeah. Unless broken.
It's extreme. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, let's go to Foxglove.
Oh, that's a hike across town.
It is indeed, but the weather is still rather pleasant, if a bit cool.
I will say on their way there, you guys probably have to keep dragging Ryra because she keeps trying to stop and pull out her sketchbook.
Ryra, I do know that you love taking notes. Come on now, please. Don't you have like a photographic memory? Just hit a button on the side of your head and you take a picture of it mentally.
She does not have a photographic memory, though she wishes she does.
Ooh.
Speaking of memory, forgive me for asking, but what did you guys do with Okusant and Shadow Mist?
They
Was
hauled
there
it
not a-
away whenever we
No, we got it back when they let us go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the Scarlet Raven have like a stable or?
No, nothing quite like that.
And we would have found the nearest.
You guys could have found one.
Yeah, the nearest stable.
I don't think you technically told us we got it back. I think we went from being arrested to.
I think
he said
so.
we got it back.
I don't.
If I did, I don't remember it.
Either way, we recovered it.
You guys would have gotten it back.
Yeah.
We recovered it and we left them at a stable.
Gotcha.
Close to the Scarlet Raven.
Yeah, how much does that cost?
Jack can pay for this, Lori.
Well, I know, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep track of
but
it.
Lori is a self-important woman, so she doesn't want me to pay for things.
I don't mind acting as treasurer too. That's what this is coming down to.
No, it's fine. I just worry about you spending all your money.
Honey,
Well, to be
I
fair,
want you to
she
know
did.
that I came from a village that had probably 20 gold across all of us.
To be fair, Lori has spent all of her money in the best interest of the group. I don't think she's bought many things for herself personally.
Cost for keeping a horse and cart as 2 gold a day.
2 gold a day. So
Guys,
You've only been
guys,
here for 2 days
guys,
now,
guys,
guys.
guys.
Agnar?
I've got this. And he's gonna take out a coin pouch. And he said, "How much?"
2 gold a day.
And he starts counting out silver pieces. He starts. Can I
His
carry?
face
No,
keeps getting
gotta start.
frozen in the
Carry-
most,
Start.
I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed faces. Like, the first one was the next one was, the other one was,
carry the one.
while we're walking, regarding Lori saying she could access treasure, Ryra's gonna say, well, I wouldn't mind you acting as treasure, but I have been saving most of my gold for some magical items for me personally, and I wouldn't feel fair taking that out of any party fund. So,
yeah, don't worry. I mean, honestly, we take care of each other at this point. You know, save what you need to get what you need. Any excess that you feel that should go to the party as a whole, we can use that on potions. But
perhaps
until we start making some money, until we start making money to where we can do that, I don't think it's really all that necessary.
I was gonna suggest that perhaps we could make, instead of whenever we get paid or come across any kind of money, instead of making it a 5-way split, we could make it a 6-way split where the sixth is for the party fund.
That's
We could do that.
amiable. But I can also make potions, guys.
That is also very true.
That would
I
You
be
have
gotta
very
been
remember
known
that,
helpful.
to
but it takes you a
dabble.
while, doesn't it?
I could. Depends on how many potions and how
Do you have
pungent.
like a little boy's travel alchemist set or something, or do we need to go back to?
Little boys travel alchemist set? Did you say little boy? I'm older than you, Ryra.
Well, it's easy to forget sometimes.
Mm,
I'm
but
younger
yes,
than both of you, and you both act like children.
excuse me.
What?
Nuh-uh, you do.
Doo-doo?
He's gonna
Exactly.
turn to Jack. Yeah.
Ignore.
Yes.
You do have eggs in your pocket.
Uh. Well, in my defense, they're hard eggs. My mother always said hard eggs are
Hard,
the best eggs.
hard scrambled eggs.
In his defense, hey Ryra, there's a beautiful, beautiful building over there.
They're all beautiful buildings.
Damn it, she didn't. Anyway,
Did you guys want some pocket eggs?
Can't take you guys
I'll
anywhere.
pass.
you know what, Agnol? I would like to try some.
Ah, my good friend. He's gonna take out a piece and he's gonna take a piece of lint off and here you go.
I'll try
like,
it, and
Why?
then
Why
He's
here?
gonna look all like expectantly. What happened to my
Why
kid?
here? Sorry.
He's gonna
Why
look all
here?
expectantly like,
Why here leans forward expectantly.
oh, he'll bow his head and offer up. Gonna look at Lori, but with expectation.
You're gonna break your post like that, Why here? And she gives him a playful. You know.
What?
Are we here yet? Are we there yet after all this?
Yeah. Making your way up the main road, none of you really stick out, given the eccentricness of the Alabaster and Capital Districts meeting. And before too long, you're up in the Upper Naus District on, Cabra Street. where relatively quickly, looking up and down the street, you manage to find one house that kind of sticks out from the others. It's not as normal looking. First off, there are several lion motifs over the front, and you can kind of see down the side. But what's more shocking is that this 3-story tall townhouse has been on the ground floor, boarded up.
Well, I think we found our place. Gotta ruin it. Neighborhood's property value.
Before
It's a
we go,
relatively busy street as well.
We might have to come back here at night.
Oh, we're just
before,
gonna.
before we go any further, we were talking about money. I don't spend or earn money like the rest of you.
You earn plenty of money, you just keep giving it away.
That's what I mean. But on in normal circumstances, I don't earn it like you. This is the most money I have earned in a long time, but I usually just give it away. I don't have need for money like most people. So I don't know what to do with this much money. I'm used to just giving it away. So
You're welcome to put it in the newly formed party fund if you'd like, but I would keep at least a little bit for yourself.
I okay, I don't know if I will ever need money. I don't have need for things like you guys do.
Well, you need food and water, and I guess not lodging. You said you could sleep on the floor, but you know, bare necessities still cost money.
Yeah, but I don't have back in Sandpoint, I have that taken care of.
I'll reach up and clap Jekno on. I guess the highest part that I could reach would be his like the small
Wiener.
of his back. Uh, well, just hold on to that thought for a moment, and we can sit down and figure out what we can do, because this party will always need something, and we also want to make sure that you're taken care of, because I'm not we'd like to keep you around as best as we can. So if that means putting or getting you something new that will help us keep you around, then that's gonna be something to spend that money on. But for
It's crazy how
now,
it only took
let's.
a short, month or two for us to become we.
Yeah, but you and Modokar need armor. Agnor needs ingredients for his potions. Ryra needs magical stuff. I don't need anything.
You need potions to keep you alive and
Well,
fighting
yes,
when
but
we can't
that's
get
for
to
the
you.
party.
That's for you. You also could use some things such as that ring of protection that we purchased that that I no longer can use.
I have
Uh,
one.
right. You may get something better. You may find something that makes you move quietly, or you may find something that makes you move faster.
If anybody's getting something that helps them move quietly, it's gonna be you, Lori.
Yeah, I do create kind of a ruckus just by walking. Um, but anyway, I want to look around the street. There's a lot of people. Um, let's
Any shady characters watching the manor?
let's just peruse around and act like we're trying to buy the lot. Let's go and see what we can see from the outside if no one's watching around back.
Could be a risky cover because we don't know the actual situation here.
Doesn't matter. We buy it. We like the lot. We don't.
Yeah, very welcoming.
I really should get you all a key ring.
Oh, what?
A key ring.
Oh, yeah.
And
If you
oh yeah, we have a
remember,
key. Yeah, we have a key.
Mhm.
That's also another thing in our favor. Okay, let's go. Walk in.
Party 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
if you remember from your conversation with Justice Ironbriar, he did ask if you guys had a key
We do.
to the townhome, which Modokar was able to produce. One that had the Foxglove family heraldry on it. Lion's mane, roses, that sort of thing.
Well, if anybody's watching, shouldn't we maybe try and do this when there are less people around?
Ah,
Because this is where Foxglove was supposed to meet the mysterious people,
yeah, and we're very
according to that
serious
letter.
people.
Mysterious, like that was the letter signed by Zanisha. She said that, return to your townhouse in Magnamar, and that her agents will contact him there, so they could be watching this place. We're not Foxglove.
You know, Rara, I think this is what they call in the plays analysis paralysis.
Wait.
I'm just
have
trying
an
to be careful.
I have an idea. And he's gonna wink, and
Your
he's gonna
hat?
turn it instantly into Foxglove with the disguise self of the hat.
That's a little
Oh,
creepy.
that makes me very uncomfortable.
I apologize, but this may prove useful.
Oh,
Yeah, that could help.
well,
Let's do it.
take the keys.
I wish we had some sort of ring for these.
Oh, we can go back to
Yes,
Pugs. We could go back to Pugs. Ask for.
Or we
a
can
key
get a
ring.
mechanical key ring. Just think about the key you need and it just bling.
Or we could buy a golem. And it could
Or
walk
we
around
can
holding our
enter the
keys.
manor with our key that we have now.
That's true. Ooh, I have an idea. I'll smack Ryra on the butt. You first.
Whoa! Shouldn't Aldern go first?
Foxgo's gonna put his butt out.
Lori,
No,
smack
no.
it. He's
Nope.
waiting.
Oh, okay, I guess we'll move. I thought this was a new team thing. And
Jack
he's gonna
no
walk up.
smacks, but feel better?
Oh, my lord! Fists of fury.
Alright, Agler?
My name is Foxglove.
Mr. Foxglove? After
Yes, thank you. Indubitably.
you. Can I detect magic? As we come up to the door?
Yeah, you can. To its full extent.
Let me read it.
I
It
think-
shouldn't concentration up to a minute per level.
I think one of these days we're gonna give Eric an aneurysm from our roleplay.
I know, it's
I'm
so much
sorry.
fun, but we do have to keep the story moving. Okay,
I thought I was. I thought turning into Foxglove is helpful.
yeah, I'll take.
It's more helpful than not doing anything.
I'll keep it going depending on what I detect. If I don't detect anything, I might drop it.
I'm just
can
waiting
I-
on
can I, like-
Foxglove to turn the key.
Can I like keep it on and just like keep moving with it?
As long as it's concentration.
Okay.
Up to a minute, right?
Yeah, I'll just keep it going then.
I open the door. Jingle jangles.
If it's only concentration to a minute. Oh,
Minute per level,
oh, there we go.
I think.
Yeah, minute per level.
Oh, I was
So
gonna say
6
1 minute.
minutes.
That's sad.
So, as you're, opening the door, Agnor and Ryra's looking for magical auras. You don't detect any presence of auras, Ryra. So, nothing detected. Not really a reason to keep the spell, or at least keep it up. Good thing it's only a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it is only a cantrip. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Used it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing. Okay. All right. Well, so as you open the door, you all step inside, out of the street. You find yourselves in, well, sort of a dark and kind of dusty foyer. You're standing currently on a rather nice rug, and you can see that directly ahead of you is a set of double doors that seems to lead into a sort of dining room, while to your left is a closed door at the end of the hall. And another door that seems to lead into a kitchen. Now, allow me to move you guys.
Seems to lead into a kitchen. I don't like the sound of that.
It's hard to tell. You see a table, some kind of furnace or stove.
You get a map?
Yeah. You guys get a map.
Who is this lovely
Yay.
standing?
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
It's our new
It's
butler.
Aknor.
Oh,
Oh.
It's Alder and Foxglove. Hello.
Myra shudders.
Right there. Standing in front of you. But it's just Aknor. In his disguise, he says, home sweet home. That's out loud, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So again, on the inside here, everyone can see, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. So on the inside, several of the doors here are kind of hanging ajar. And there's quite a few things just sort of on the floor. Things seem to have been toppled over in tables. These little sconces have been sort of torn off the wall. And the house looks like it's been ransacked, more or less. What is the Sirenscape, Kyle?
I honestly don't even know because I can't even hear it for some reason.
Interesting.
What does it sound like?
Oh, it's just like minstrel music with vocals. It's interesting. Say
Better?
that. I don't hear anything. Yeah, no biggie. But Agnor, as you step through and announce to your traveling companions that your home, sweet home, and issue them welcomes, a face appears in the kitchen, sort of peeking out from behind the doorway. And each of you recognize the face immediately as Aisha Foxglove.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
Place
Aisha.
haunted too?
Agnor, is that you?
He's gonna look around. How does she see through my disguise?
Oh, sorry. Foxglove. Is that you?
Aldern.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
How are you? It's been a while.
It hasn't been that long. I didn't even know you went out.
It's felt like a while.
Can I make some kind of check to see if she's like a ghost, an illusion, or what the fuck is happening?
Wait, you didn't know that he went out, but he's been with us
Can't.
for the last.
Yeah, you can make a check, Ryra.
What kind of check would it be? Does my detect magic detect anything?
No, like I said, you're not you weren't detecting any magic from outside the house.
Can I do it again?
You can.
I meant
And
to like keep it going like as we went in the house. Like I wouldn't have dropped it.
oh, okay.
Anyways, could you fetch my friends here some? Would anyone like some water or something to drink?
Oh,
Uh,
definitely.
tea. Definitely
I'm
some tea.
I'm good for now.
The water, good. Okay.
We'll go to the study and sit down.
Uh, Sorry, I'm just still a bit lost. I didn't know you had left the house.
It's just quickly just to meet them outside. I wasn't trying to be quiet or anything. It just maybe you didn't hear me.
See. Okay. Well, sure. Um. Well, if you and your friends would like to take a step into the dining room, I'm sure I could probably whip something up to eat, and then we can get down to properly conversing. Maybe put on some music.
That would be great. And he's gonna gesture towards this room over here,
Okay.
hoping that it's the dining room that he's
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. You can clearly see through the half open door. There we go. And as you guys start moving towards the dining room, the door to the left at the end of the hall uh, opens, and you can see a
Rug.
yeah, you can see another rug.
Did I detect
There's
anything with
someone
my
in there.
magic, or what check could I make to figure out what might be going on?
Well, you didn't detect any magic, so
Is
what
there
else are you looking for?
just if she's real, and maybe just like racking my mind for how this could be possible,
Okay,
but based on like my personal knowledge.
gotcha. Well, I can say that for Agnor, as she gets closer to you, she kind of like places her hands on your arm as she's looking at your new friends as Aldern. Um, and a child enters the hallway from the other room, just kind of staring.
Hello, little one.
Hello.
Have you been helpful today?
Not not really.
Well, don't you think you should be?
Who are your friends?
Well, this is Lori, this is Jekno, and this is Ryra.
Hmm. Are they friends from work?
Sort of, but don't you think you should introduce yourself?
The little kid kind of looks down at her feet, just kind of like kicking around. Yeah, I'm. He gets kind of quiet. I'm Murgo. Murgo Foxglove.
Does that name ring a bell? Does the child look familiar?
Not at all.
Ryber leans down to Lori and goes, "This is weird."
The kid's gonna approach, like hand out, like for like a shake with Jekno.
Agnar's gonna do a curt nod, as in he welcomes that she did the proper thing to do. And he's gonna
Jacknell puts his hand out and
You get a small child-sized handshake, not too strong, just kind of trying to get it over with kind of thing.
And I believe someone might need some help in the kitchen. Run along, little one.
Hey,
Let me know when she leaves the room.
yeah, they both head into the kitchen.
He's gonna turn around. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that
It-
my daughter? I have no idea.
You're doing good, Agnol. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
was I able to discern anything? Did they seem real? Like obviously they shook hands, they interacted, so they're physical.
Yeah, there's physical touch, so they're not illusory. That's for
So
sure.
if there's no check I can make, my first thought is faceless stalkers or some kind of risen from the dead, but we just saw Aisha, the undead Aisha, die again back at the manor a short time ago, and she was not in this great condition.
Yeah, but maybe that was like a clone or some sort of abomination. Like maybe Foxglove was trying to.
Unfortunately, I don't know that much about necromancy, so
It's not anything I'd like to mess with. But
that's just my first thought. Is that in the note? Obviously, I'm
You can
whispering.
make an Arcana check or a spellcraft check.
ooh, could I do that as well?
I think
Yeah,
But I think the main problem, as we're kind of discussing this, main problem is she said that she didn't realize I left. That means Foxglove is here somewhere.
No, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. They could be playing a part. Because obviously, Zanisha, in that letter, she was manipulating Aldern. He was obviously going crazy at the end. She could have.
I'm gonna move my way into the dining
I don't
room
know.
like Lisa.
Could I take a dip and look into this room real quick that the little girl came out of? Like
Yep.
just kind of like a cursory and like not walk into it, but
But continue very quietly, Ryra is going to explain her thoughts. So Zanisha said that she'd have agents waiting
ah,
at his townhouse, if not in it. Well, she didn't really specify in or around it, but these could be the agents, and we obviously know that they utilize faceless stalkers, which can take any shape.
okay. It's easier if you use the arrow keys.
oh okay.
I think
Stack them again.
we're thinking too far into this for right now. Let's just
How
play
can we think
along.
far into this? These people.
Let's
But
just play along.
the
See what we
problem
can
is
find out.
I don't know too much about my life.
Agnol, think on your feet. You can do this.
I'll try.
Lie. Let's just play along. Seen enough plays. Do this.
What did my spellcraft get me?
Oh yes, a play.
So Ryra and Agnor, your spellcraft stuff, you can kind of rule out necromancy, because most necromancy brings things back as very notable undead,
That's what I was thinking.
and these things are not notably undead.
Would it be a separate check Arcana to learn something else?
No, it was both for the same thing,
Okay.
just flavor.
This thing doesn't want to follow me. Whatever. We're both in there. Okay. Well,
Fix
I don't
this.
know what we'll really find out per se. Maybe I could excuse myself and go to another part of the house. Does it seem?
Okay.
How many levels of the house is this? How
Well,
many levels
3
did it appear?
stories.
we
It's a
could ask.
three-story house.
We could ask them. Try and ask them casually questions that we found out from.
That's what I mean, Miss Ryra. Let's play along. See what we
I'm
can
gonna
find
sit
out.
at the head of the table because it looks like
Yes.
there's a head of the table.
Okay.
So let's just pretend like I'm at the head of the table.
There we go.
Yeah.
Agnor, maybe you could say you've been thinking a lot about what happened to your parents, and try and bring up some specific details, or leave them open-ended for them to answer, so we can see if they're the real deal or not. I guess Shit, Agnar wasn't with us. No, Agnar was with us at the manor. He blew open a door.
Yeah,
See
no,
what
I
they
was-
know first.
Yes, yes, yes.
Don't give them any information. Let them answer.
He's gonna take out a piece of egg from his pocket and eat it.
Agnar, not now.
I'm just nervous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Put that away.
Sorry. Sorry. Um.
Perhaps you can ask Aisha to take us on a tour of the townhouse.
Hmm.
Show around to your guests.
Maybe. I'm just
Tell her
afraid
that you're thinking of selling the home to us, and you would like to give us a tour.
I'm just
She'll take
like
that.
with the young girl coming out. I had no idea who she was. That's why I told her to introduce herself, because I had no idea who she was.
And you did flawlessly. Just keep up that
I just is that my daughter? Does
We
he
don't
have a
know,
daughter?
Peggy. We'll find out.
Just keep playing along.
Hmm. Anyways, and then because he's noticing that she's coming in, then the dog said, "Bow wow, rough."
I'll pretend to laugh.
He's gonna like, because she can't see his face, like laugh like. Oh yes.
Can Ryra accidentally cut herself on the wooden table?
Or just like on the hand.
Yeah.
You can. As Aisha's placing down the drinks as requested, you kind of stick your hand on a piece of the table,
Ow.
hard enough to draw some blood.
She kind of held out her hand. Aisha, do you have any bandages? I'm sorry.
Of course. She'll walk back into the kitchen and come back out with a wrap. Would you like me to place it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. And she'll tie it around your hand and like knot it.
Do I notice anything weird?
I'm so sorry, Rara.
Make a perception check. 22. There's a bit of hesitation, like after like tying the wrap around your hand. But other than that, nothing super strange.
Aisha, when we're done talking for a little bit, I was wondering if you'd like to give my friends here a tour of our manor, and they're new in town and they don't know the type of masonry and everything that this great town of Magnamar has. That be all right with you?
Maybe. I'll assume, since you haven't introduced me to your friends yet, that these must be some of the people you picked up from Sandpoint.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my mind is a little aloof as of late. Yes, they did come from Sandpoint. In fact, we even went on a fox hunt at one point. Ryra was one of the best shots we had, other than the strong Dalton character that they mentioned. I don't know what happened to him though.
Actually, Alden, if I remember right, Dalton missed. I think I'm the only one that actually killed some.
I didn't shoot at all.
Right. Sorry, that's right.
Yes, it was Modikar, Lori, and I. We all hit something.
But anyways, I don't think I already told you about this. It's been, like I said, crazy time as of late. But we were able to secure enough meat for the festival at Sandpoint. It was quite
Speaking
great.
of meat, do you have any food?
Of course.
I'm starving.
Oh, where are my manners? I apologize.
Of course. If you like to stay for dinner, that shouldn't be an issue.
Well, dinner's so far away. I was hoping maybe we could have
Ryra,
early
let's
lunch.
not impose ourselves. This is not our house.
Typical
I'm sorry.
Ryra. He's gonna look at Aisha and be like,
Aldrin has been bragging about how good the cooking at home was, and I'm desperate to try it.
Right, and Aisha's been gracious enough to invite to dinner. Stay to dinner.
I'm gonna put my hand on her hand in like a loving way and gauge what she does. I don't. Did you want me to roll a perception on that?
Like palm on top of
Yeah,
the hand.
yeah.
Okay.
Like as
Can
we're
I also gauge perception? Can I also gauge the reaction?
Yeah. While you watch him do that.
how
Yeah.
about a natty 20?
Oh
Ooh,
no!
look at that.
She instantly turns to putty in my hands. I throw her on the table and I say, "Everyone, get out!"
What are you from Alabama?
Is
Nope.
Aisha? Wait, I
I'm from the
forget. Is
movie.
Aisha the sister, or is it like his wife?
Wife.
Okay.
I'm from Face Off with John Travolta, where he puts his face on another body, and somehow the wife didn't know that the rest of the body is different. Please, that
Hey,
wasn't the hoe.
hate that movie.
Oh, that's so stupid. She's like, yeah, whatever. Like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta have the same exact bodies. You're
Yeah.
telling me
Right.
you don't know what your partner's dong looks like? No, she knew. She's like, listen, it's been a bit. I'm getting some.
I've never seen that. I have no idea what you're talking.
You've never
It's
seen Face Off?
it's
No.
the
It's
premise.
worth a watch.
The premise
It
is
is.
is cool, but like just
It's not realistic at all.
there's so many loopholes that are just like it's just
It's a Nicolas
ridiculous.
Cage movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you want to see
I
some
say
nutty
no.
Nicolas Cage,
Say no more.
John
yeah.
Travolta is like a cop, and Nicolas Cage is like a psychopath. And John Travolta to get into this psychopath's uh, organization, they switch faces with Nicolas Cage. So John Travolta, the cop, has Nicolas Cage's face, but come to find out, Nicolas Cage wakes up and puts on John Travolta's face, and he goes back to like John Travolta's house and has sex with his wife.
Doesn't that
And
movie start with Nicolas Cage's character at like a choir?
yeah, he's like a priest,
Yeah,
and he's like having sex with like one of
the
the
choir girls or
choir
something.
girls. Yeah, it's just so
Oh,
ridiculous.
It's a
But
great movie. It really
oh
anyways,
is.
God.
anyways, 35 natural 20 Agnar. What
Agnor can hear color.
I can hear
AFK
the
real quick.
color blue.
There it is. So with a 35 and a 23, as you go to lovingly touch your not wife's hand, it's an uncomfortable amount of time. It's very brief though, but an uncomfortable amount of time before she like turns her hand like up and like kind of grasps yours in like a weird hand holdy kind of thing. Yeah, but it takes like a little long to get to that point.
Ryra's gonna give Lori a meaningful look, kind of like, remember what I suggested earlier? Doesn't say anything, but she gives Lori a meaningful look.
Is
What was the little girl's name?
Murga?
Murga.
Sorry, Margot. With a O.
Margot?
Margot. My vowels are weird. Don't judge me, I'm from the south.
No, it's fine. He'll kind of turn quietly, like, has Margot been behaving herself?
Well, of course.
Good, good.
I've had her trying to clean up. The house is a bit. I wasn't expecting company first off.
Yes, I apologize. It was sort of a last minute thing.
Well, if your friends here are starving, as they say, what would you like?
Do we have any meat in the house?
We might have some. And she like puts her finger on her chin. Mints?
Yeah, I think that'll be. And he's gonna kind of quietly, he's like, I'm just trying to sort of impress them a little bit. So whatever you can make is fine. Just
Alden, you don't have to. You don't have to impress us. You already have impressed us with your lovely home and your extremely lovely wife and child.
Agnar's gonna look at her to see if she has any reaction to the wife and child thing. Because obviously, if it's not her child, she'd be like, "Oh no, that's just one of our
there's a
slave girls."
no. She's acknowledging that, and she's kind of a little blushy.
Oh, I thought that was your niece.
No, did you? Surely you weren't gone long enough to forget your child.
No, of course not.
I'm just remembering wrong.
No, I was talking at one point during a late night reverie at the bar. I was talking about my parents and family, and roughly, not too much detail. So I mentioned the names, but they might have just forgotten how we were connected.
Oh, Aldrin, don't forget about the gift you got for your wife. And can I bring out the red scarf that
Agnar's
Modecar?
eyes are gonna get like super big. Like, what are you saying?
Ryra's gonna take out the red scarf that we took from the manor.
Oh,
Thought
Engage.
Motorcar had that.
He does.
Modecar's here.
Remember,
Yeah, he technically is not.
Damn
sure
it!
you can
Fuck
pull the
me.
scarf out.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna present it to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Engage her reaction.
Yeah, she looks at it. Like, can she hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, she'll take it and look at it, and she's just, oh, it's beautiful.
Agnar's gonna like nervously like go from like looking at Ryan to like a smile, like,
Question.
not as beautiful as you, my dear.
Question for the DM: wasn't that scarf bloodstained?
It was also used to in a vision.
Yeah, I
we
know
saw
what it
choke
was
ice.
for. I'm asking, was it covered in blood?
No, it wasn't covered in blood. It's just red.
Yeah. I just wanted it for my own visual.
Oh yeah. Just red.
Don't worry, I had an excuse for bloodstains. It's a new fashion.
Uh,
Oh God.
well, let me see what I can whip up in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
All right. I might.
Would you
I
like
might,
some help?
I might run to the bedroom.
It's perfectly fine.
Maybe get a change of shirt. Will you lot be good here for a little bit?
Yes, we will be just fine.
Agnar's gonna excuse himself as she walks back in the kitchen, I'm hoping.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run around the house. Open doors, try to figure out what's what, just for like a cursory, like, not like run where like I'm being heard, but kind of like a swift.
Aldrin, can you show me where the bathroom is?
Again, he's gonna do that wide eye, like, I have no idea.
Well, she doesn't want him to go off alone.
Yes, I'll take you. Quick.
I will run around the house with him.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Stay.
Doing that.
What's that? What? Okay. No.
I think only the DM can.
Likely.
I can't. I don't have control over Aldern.
Yeah.
So like when I move him, I
It's
think
just
roll
yours.
20s. Yeah, it gets all.
You gave him
confused.
control.
It's all right. You can. It actually would probably make more sense if the DM moved me around as I moved from door to door, anyways. And all I'd really be doing is kind of like opening it at first, just to kind of get the lay of the land, unless something obvious was sticking out, like, I don't know, another Aldern. But
So, Agnor and Ryra, you guys are heading off to find the restroom, quote unquote. Okay. So you've already seen the inside of the room that Murgo came out of, and that was not anything like a bathroom
Yeah. Yep. I know
or
that
anything
one.
like that.
So I would avoid that one.
Yeah,
Mage armor, is that tangible? Would anybody
I mean
be
it
able to notice?
like it covers you.
Yeah, but is
I
it
mean like a
is there,
visual thing.
yeah, is there a visual?
I always thought it to be like invisible until something hits it.
I always thought it to be like a
Like
thin
shimmies.
shiver.
It says an invisible but tangible field of force.
There's your answer.
So
It's invisible but tangible.
can't
Can't
be
see it, but you can
seen,
touch it.
but you can touch it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has to be a force there when you hit it. It
Yeah.
blocks the.
Yeah.
Like I figure it's like the shields in episode 2 of Star Wars with the Gungans. So it's like you can't see it, but then when something hits it, it like
But okay, my question is like, is it like a field of force that is like kind of like morphs to my body, or is it like an orb? Like, is it further out from me?
It can be as close to your skin as you want it to be, I suppose.
Can I be it? Can I have it like literally just like against my skin as close as possible?
Sure.
Then I'd like to cast mage armor while we're looking for the bathroom on myself.
Okay. It does require a verbal, somatic, and focus or material component, so it's not something you can do quietly.
That's what the bathroom is for.
Okay, so once you find somewhere you want to use that,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh god.
So that'll take you upstairs. And why is that? Don't. Let's check this real quick. That's so weird that it looks like that. Anywho, I'll move the two of you away.
as we're leaving, Agnar's gonna make the face to Jack Noir Laurie like, be safe.
I'm very uneasy.
I know I didn't expect anybody to be here.
My current theory, since they don't seem to be... She's whispering, by the way. My current theory, since they don't seem to be undead or necromantic of any, or illusions, is that these are the agents that was spoken of in the letter. We know they've used faceless stalkers before. There's nothing to prevent them from doing so again.
But a child?
They could turn into anything. Anybody.
She seemed innocent enough.
Yes, well,
Could it not be possible that what we saw was something else and these are the true people?
those visions were pretty convincing to me. But yes, it is possible, I suppose.
I'm just again concerned that she keeps saying that she's seen me recently. As far as we know, it's been...
Well, people can lie, and people can play a part.
Hmm.
They could be trying to fool us just as much as we're trying to fool them. And my instincts just... I don't trust them.
Let's make quick work of this and get out of here.
Yes.
Why are we here again, by the way? Outside
You
of
were trying...
character?
We're trying to figure out... I don't know, so what happened was, back at the manor, the original Haunted Manor, we found a letter, which is in our handouts. Under the
Yeah,
platform
that had
given.
the agents and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it mentioned that my agents shall contact you there, or you seemed quite lucid at the time, but if you find after your rebirth that you have forgotten, return to your townhouse in Magmar. My agents shall contact you there soon, no need for you to bother this further. So all we know is that our some mysterious master who, because obviously Aldrin wasn't behind all of that himself, he was being directed and manipulated by somebody else, and our only link to that was
This house.
it was this house that he's supposed to maybe meet them.
Because some people might not know that his transformation went wrong. That's what I'm assuming what happened. Like his transformation did not work well, and that's why it was all whatever he was.
Well, the transformation sounds like it was purposefully done.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think the way we found Aldern at that manor was the transformation either not complete or it went south,
It
and
sounds
he's supposed to come back as like a normal looking
no.
person.
I from the, well, I guess that's possible, but how I have interpreted it is that Zanisha purposely killed him to settle the debt or as part of the plan, because she specifically says, when you awaken from your own death, you find your mind clear and able to understand the task more than in the state you lie as I write this. So she purposefully did what she did to him, and that was part of her plan. And the murders, he was also supposed to take up to do all those murders, which he was doing, all according to plan. What was not according to plan was us finding him there, is what I think, but I could be wrong.
This is out of character, yeah.
Yes.
So what like, and I hate to be the one that's like, you know, I'll just give you the idea. You need to be, or I think you should be looking for something like a ritual circle or
Yeah.
correspondence.
Yeah,
of
like
Yeah,
going.
you mean
my goal to run away was to basically look at in all the rooms, get kind of like the plant the lay of the manor, since I'm supposed to quote unquote be the owner
Mm-hmm.
of it. And then if anything popped out, to take note of it so that when and if we do a tour, we can go see the things that don't seem right. Like the
anyway,
house
so
looked like it
Well,
was in disarray. So
Ryra will accompany you on, looking for clues and stuff like that, and she'll pop into the bathroom or somewhere private to pop up her mage armor.
well, while you guys go off and do that, I'm looking over at Jack now, and Jackie, I know you feel weird about this too.
I really do. I don't understand what's going on. This is not copacetic.
I have a theory.
Yeah?
What if this is a loop? Memory.
Another house with memories?
Yeah, what if this is just a memory of them? A place that he felt comfortable.
I don't know. I touched a kid's hand. It was real.
Strong enough magics to. I don't know. But either way, keep up with this down. Should might be.
Yeah.
We're gonna explain the other two that they left. Oh God, I hope she doesn't think that she's having that old's having an affair with Ira. Two of
Just
them
say
left.
that he took her to the bathroom.
Who was that for?
So Aisha re-enters the dining room with this sort of platter with several bowls on it,
Mhm.
and places it down on the table. I'm sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
Mine.
At least I don't remember it. Yes,
Oh, Aquirrel. Lorelei Aquirrel.
Miss Aquiro. And she'll turn her gaze to Jekno.
Jack, no. You can. Jack, no, it's fine.
And Jekno. Okay. Well, I know your other companion said they were very hungry, so I did my best to whip up something.
You making
Where
it for
did?
yourself?
Of course.
Good, thank you, please. And I feel so weird inviting you to sit to your own table. Please, I just would love to talk about you. I'll talk to you. Alden has had so much to say about it.
Where did he go?
Oh, so Ryra, the talkative one, I guess had a little bit of an upset stomach. Hunger pains, I guess. Said. So he guided her to the restroom. He should be back any minute.
She'll start like distributing the bowls thought I saw something. Onto the table, one for each of you. Back up on the second floor, I know that I've had to move Agnor. And Agnor, you can see that there's a set of very nice-looking wooden double doors to your south, and a hallway that ends in doors to the left and right.
We open up the double doors.
Opening up the double doors. Okay. Where's my player? So back on the bottom floor, Jekno and Lori, as you're staring at the bowl in front of you, the food inside, it's a mincemeat with several different types of vegetables, mostly like carrots and peas, almost like a shepherd's pie, I suppose.
Without the crust, yeah.
Yeah, without the crust. But it does not
As it
smell good. It smells old.
Okay. Like old meat that just got cooked.
Yeah.
I'd put my spoon in it and anything look moving.
Nothing's moving. No.
Okay.
Hasn't moved for years.
Well, Wolven Constitution. You can take a bite.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
So the taste is, well, first off, the temperature, it's not as hot as it should be. So it's kind of like lukewarm
Mm-hmm.
when it should be like piping hot. And the taste is sour, like, one would assume bad meats to be. Just it doesn't taste right.
Rancid.
Yeah.
Better
It's
make
also not
beer.
it's also not cooked all the way through either.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is delicious, Aisha. Thank you.
Are you? Oh, you've swallowed it.
Yes.
Okay. It is probably the most unpleasant thing you've ever eaten.
Even more than the hagfish stew.
Yeah, you had some Nora.
The slime.
I am
Yeah,
totally
I
giving
drank
you
it.
a questioning look. I haven't even put the spoon to my lips.
Is she still standing there?
Oh, she's very enthusiastically watching you, Lori,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for an opinion, which you said it's delicious.
Yes.
She like kind of.
Please tell me, how did you get this flavor out of the carrots and the peas? Because I've tried cooking, especially on the road. It's quite difficult, but I can't seem to find the right herbs and spices.
Maybe because you're on the road?
You know, I think that might be it.
Maybe.
I continue eating.
Oh,
Lori's gonna have food poisoning later.
Look, guys, you gotta keep up the act here.
You're committed to the bit, I'll give you that.
okay.
So, Aisha, I have a question for you, because Aldern's been a little mysterious about your marriage. How long have you guys been married?
Not too long. A little over a year, I think. We met at a party at his family's manor.
This manor, or the one in Sandpoint?
This is a townhouse. His manor is much bigger. It overlooks the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Huh.
He has the nicest library.
We'll have to see if we can coerce him to show us that property as well, because, I mean, as he said, we're new here. You know, to be fully honest, we are looking to buy a piece of land here in Magnamar. Maybe a home, for all of us, because us as a group tend to, work together well, so we figured we could live together. And so we're trying to find new properties in a city. So far, Magnamar.
Oops. Well, I'm sure that Aldrin could point you in the right direction.
So far, he has.
She'll kind of turn her gaze to Jekno. Has Jekno eaten anything?
Nope.
Okay. She doesn't seem to take any note of it. Back on the upstairs, Aldernor. Sorry, Agnor.
No, I'll appreciate that.
As you push open these pretty nice looking double doors, let me just get them out of your way. You're met with the visage of another small child and Aldern Foxglove.
Oh, fuck.
He kind of cocks his head at you.
Ryra's face is literally mine. She's just like,
Jazzy!
sorry, wrong room! And she's gonna take Agnor and she's gonna drag him back down the stairs.
Ooh. Okay. Well, while the
She's literally manhandled dragging him back down to the dining room.
Could Ryra do that?
Can I roll a dexterity saving throw
for what?
to not be yanked away?
I mean, if you don't want to be yanked, you don't get yanked. But you get the clear intention that Ryver desperately wants to get you away from that.
She's giving you a very desperate look. She looks very afraid.
And in that split second of wanting to pull him and giving him this look, other Aldern is going to sort of point at the two of you, and in this loud voice that belongs to Aldern Foxglove, he's going to yell, "They're here." That's where I'm going to call initiative.
Fuck! Oh shit!
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Split the party! This is why I didn't want Agnor to go off on his fucking own, okay? I'm actually glad I went with him.
I had ways to get away if I needed to.
Okay.
I also have ways to get away, if you would like to flee.
Okay,
I think
come
at this point it might
on.
be too late, but
Damn
I'm
it,
gonna
Onyx.
cash in my heightened
a
awareness for
5.
+4 to my initiative. Ugh. We rolled crap. I rolled a 5, guys. I had +13 to my initiative.
I rolled
I
a
have
2. I don't
three.
want to fucking hear it.
That
Well,
looks-
it's better for me to go last. Act.
I have a +3 to initiative. I don't want to hear it.
I got a
Well-
+3 too.
Yeah, I have. My initiative plus is because I've sunk things into it. So it's not like
Yeah.
I'm really at that much of an advantage because. But the fact is, I have a +13 and I rolled a 5. That's pretty miserable.
I still beat you.
Yeah.
Eric's frozen again.
Yes, he is.
Oh, I thought he was just
Pretty funny.
disgusted with what happened. Well, while he's frozen,
And we're downstairs, and you guys are upstairs.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, he's frozen.
obviously, obviously these guys are not alive. I'm guessing that the transformation.
There he is.
Did we kill Aldern? I
We
don't think we
did.
did, right? Did
We
we?
did.
We did. Saw Aisha dead. We didn't hear
So
anything about a daughter.
what if the transformation is like
These are
splitting?
the stalker guys.
That or this is the cult that he was working for, like Ryra or Kaylee
So like
suggested.
this Aldern is like the fat purple
Yeah, the
man.
stalker guys.
Yeah, I think it's.
That's one of two options we have right now, but we don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, initiative has been rolled. We're only up one floor, right?
Yeah.
And they're here or whatever, was that loud enough for downstairs to hear as well?
Oh yeah. Downstairs, everyone else hears this as well.
Okay.
Although annoyingly, you guys didn't pop up on my turn tracker.
Oh. I highlighted my person.
So did I.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, it shows
It's whatever
0, so
though.
I'm not-
Maybe it's because I was disconnected.
I just entered
Maybe.
mine manually.
Oh, I'm actually
Yeah.
not even on it.
I know, that's
There
what
we
was
go.
weird.
I can add mine. I got you.
Okay.
Maybe Guy here can fly down the stairs.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Roger.
Ryra, can I like free action talk to Agnor?
That's starting now. You can talk.
Okay. Do
Just
you
make it
trust?
brief.
Yeah. Do you trust me?
He's gonna have that split second of, and then he'll say yes.
She's gonna grab his hand.
And then Careless Whispers comes on.
What
the? Start slow dance. Driver, this isn't the time or the place, but I needed to tell you, I feel the same way.
She gives him a deadpan look.
Oh,
So I got cut off thanks to my internet before I could describe what happens after they announce they're here.
yes.
So upstairs, other Aldern and this second child, their bodies contort, and the child's body seems to like expand and grow in size
Gross.
until you're face to face or face to faceless
Ugh.
Confirm.
with a normal looking faceless stalker.
Hey guys, I think you need to tell me something. What was that? You were right.
I didn't
Right.
say anything.
I didn't say anything.
It's okay. I heard it anyway.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Eric, we cut
if
you
we're
off.
gonna pat our own backs, let's go for the fact that I had the disguise hat and turned into Aldern,
I mean, that actually was pretty.
and the
Yeah.
fact that I found out the daughter's name by saying, "Why don't you introduce yourself? Don't be rude."
That'd be fucking rude.
Yeah, and then you smacked
How
her.
are they multiplying?
They're not.
Don't don't you judge how these things multiply.
Well, there's 3 down here with us all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, Careless Whispers is playing.
Yeah,
I see three.
someone did a cover of that too, like a hard rock cover. It
Yeah,
was just on Sirius
Seizure.
XM. Yeah, was it Seizure? That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Can you get Careless Whispers to be on the music thing, please, for this battle?
I don't want to get my videos taken down, or else I would.
Fine. We'll just have to keep singing it.
Wait,
Where do you
let's
see
get through.
three?
Can we at least get
Underneath
through?
the other.
Underneath the other one, there's this. Yeah, there's.
Can
2
we at least
there,
get through one round of combat so I can do a thing?
Why would we
Say
not
again.
do one round?
I don't know if you meant to cut it off now, but I'd like to do at least one round of combat so I can do a thingy thing.
I wasn't gonna cut it off.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's kill shit.
Yeah, you moved 2 of them. There's 3 there. There's one under the There's
There are
one
currently only 2.
there's
Oh.
the third one.
Refresh your
under
page
that.
then, Ed.
Okay.
Yeah. On ours, there's the
Might work.
stand by.
I hate refreshing my stuff.
No, it's still there.
It's still there.
No, I mean I just refreshed it.
Oh, there it goes.
It went bye-bye.
Gone.
Yeah.
Now my friends can play. Yay.
Jazzy, you're so damn loud. I hear you.
Maybe it would have been better not to disguise ourselves and just walked in and started the fight right off the bat.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it would have been 4-on-2.
As these faceless stalkers shed their disguises and return to these disgusting sacks of swirls and slits. Jekno, you're the first one to move.
Shit.
Go get them, boys.
I hate having to move.
Okay.
Well, I can't do
Don't.
full attacks if I move.
Oh, I know. I got you.
Alright.
You could just sit there and wait for it to come to you.
Yeah, but then I'm wasting an attack.
I didn't say it was a good idea.
Or you can
5 foot step and still full attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's right. It's a 5-footer.
I'm too nice.
I can't flurry, but I can full attack. Is what you're saying.
Isn't your flurry a full attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have the key to do it,
Yes.
then completely obliterate this faceless stalker.
Okay.
I want
My-
crits
your
and
brain-
everything.
My brain is. I can't think.
Bonus action to boar stance. Then
So
boar.
16 and a 24. Alright. So that 16 is going to be a miss, but the 24 does hit.
For max
Dealing
damage.
11 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I'm down with that.
Very nice. Okay. So you punch this thing, and its skin is, well, tough and rubbery. And your impact doesn't seem to be as effective as you wanted it to be. Is that going to be all for your turn, Jekno?
I think that's all I can do. Yes.
Okay. All right, Agnor.
And that's what I shall do. I'm going to take a bomb, and it will be a. Trying to remember back when we attacked the fat man. I think he was not. He was. He didn't have any resistance to fire or frost, I think.
Just do what you're gonna do.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do a frost bomb.
Okay.
He's gonna uncork, or like take it, and he's gonna kind of hold it for a second, and it'll kind of freeze over like Elsa and Frozen when she took the glove off. And he's gonna launch it at this person, the one that looked like Aldern,
Yeah.
and
You still look like Aldern, by the way.
yeah, I know. 23 against touch. With
Holy
almost max damage for
baloney.
cold.
Oh my-
28 points of cold damage, and then 8 splash. And the direct hit person needs to make a DC 18 Fortitude, and the splash person can do a reflex save for half of that damage.
Gotcha. So
Point
that
blank is
is
gonna make it
20.
28 damage actually.
Yeah. 23 to hit,
Yeah.
28 damage, 8 splash. Splash can be halved if passed, and then if he passes the fortitude, he's not staggered.
Let's see.
That level up got me another increment on my bomb.
Fuck.
All right, so that's going to be a fail on the reflex check, meaning that's full splash damage.
Nice.
And on the fortitude check,
18.
also a fail.
Right,
So
so
they
he's
are staggered.
staggered, and then that guy takes the full 8. That should
Gotcha.
be helpful. And he's gonna
Okay.
he's gonna hold Arira's hand and like look at her, like what are we doing? And then that's the end of his turn.
And Ryra is going to dimension door the both of them onto the dining room table below.
That's cool.
Okay. On to the table.
Onto the table.
Got you.
Does it take a bonus action to drop my disguise, or can I just drop it?
Fuck's a bonus action.
Ugh. Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Hold on. Let me read it.
I believe dispelling anything is typically like at will.
Okay, yeah, I'll just drop it then.
Okay.
Maybe when we get down there, you're like, "Hello, friends," and
Okay. So you get right to your area. You can bring along a creature. Got it. Perfect. All right. So since you guys can't share the same spots, that'll put you guys right here.
That's
yeah,
fine.
perfect.
Okay. And away from the other two
Yeah.
stalkers.
Hey guys, what's up? As we materialize behind them.
Hello, friends.
Okay, I'm the one that's supposed to sneak up on everybody. You just don't drop out of nowhere. Okay, that's my
Just
job.
in a whoosh. This
I see you guys have made some new friends as well.
Yep.
And you still have a move action, since that was your standard action to cast Dimension Door.
I'm cool where I am.
Okay. Not sure if I made that clear to you guys, but there are some double doors behind you as well.
Oh no, I thought that was just the wall.
Like right here, currently.
I see them now. Thought they were windows or something. Got it.
That is
Yeah.
all I can do, and I think I can't take another turn next turn, right?
For a Dimension Door?
Yeah.
No. Pretty sure you can.
I could have sworn it said somewhere in there.
Yeah, there's some restriction
After
on it.
using this spell, you can't take any other actions until your next turn. Okay, so that's it for my turn. Next turn I can go.
Yeah. Like you couldn't move if you wanted to. You couldn't do
Yep,
any
that's
other.
it for me. Let me. Oh, I need a pen so I can write that down.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. So it's and you can hear some footsteps from upstairs. And you can hear them coming down in a bit of a rush. Weird. That one never got a turn. I might have deleted its token. That's right. And now Jazzy wants back in the room.
Big surprise.
Dang it, Jazz.
Big surprise.
It was cool, Rara. And it was a great follow-up to me dropping an ice bomb on him. Take a chill pill.
Mm,
Blink.
You ruined it.
Oh,
So
ice
the
steel.
used-to-be child faceless stalker rushes down the hallway, arms sort of raised as they start to bring them down on you, Lori.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13.
Does not hit.
Nice.
Brings him down onto your
Shield.
shield. Just in time for you to retaliate.
Oh shit, really? Well then I'll take the miss strike. I'm looking for it right now on the PFSRD and I can't seem to find it.
What is it?
I took improved shield bash as my feat, and I would like
Nice.
to, seeing as I used my shield to block that strike, I want to, and that's really the only thing I have drawn at the moment. I want to shield bash her. I think it's a D6.
So what's the thing you can't find?
The damage for my shield. I think it's a D6.
I thought it was a D8.
You have a heavy shield, right?
Heavy steel, yeah.
Okay.
I'll help look too.
It'd be under, I think, weapons.
Yeah, it says weapon or table weapons whenever I look at the actual steel shield. And
It says, is it a heavy shield?
yeah, heavy steel.
Heavy steel. It's medium, 1d4. Critical ×2, type bludgeoning.
D4.
That's
Underneath
steampunk.
shield, heavy or light. I don't know if shield bashing does anything extra, but heavy shield says you can bash an opponent with a shield using it as an offhand weapon. Use this way. Shield is a martial bludgeoning weapon. Use your shield as a weapon. You lose its AC bonus till your next turn.
Improved just means you don't lose the bonus.
AC.
Yeah.
So 1d4 for medium. Crit ×2. Bludgeoning.
Okay. I think yeah, I see it now. Cool.
A light shield small is 1d2.
Okay. I'll do
Tink.
that. Cool, Mr. DM.
Yeah. I mean, it's an offhand weapon as well.
So it's a -4 penalty. -2 -2 penalty. Or would I negate that? No, improved seal bet. Gotta just eat my.
I could find it. I see light shield under light melee. It's a medium, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a heavy shield. So D4, it's a one-handed melee weapon, so it takes the penalty for being a one-handed offhand weapon.
A -2. It was right there.
You guys should find your shit.
I saw it just a second ago.
So, offhand, the normal penalty for an offhand weapon is a -10.
Yikes.
Okay.
Those are the normal penalties. If it was light, it'd be a -8. -4 if you had the 2-weapon fighting feat, and a -2 if it was 2-weapon fighting feat and if it was light.
Things to think about. But I still don't have anything else.
Can't you just draw a weapon and use it to attack with?
I don't have to
I don't-
move. Yeah. Okay, I'm taking too long. Yeah, I'll draw my mace.
Okay.
Make a swing. That's a natural 1.
Ah!
Okay. So the both of you were just kind of flailing at one another.
Yeah, that's all I have.
It's like the girl fight thing where they were slapping hands.
Ah, swinging a mace. Huh, a swinging a mace.
Are you though? Swinging a mace, mate.
Okay. And that leads us to our final stalker in front of Jekno. As it's going to try and slam down with a 16.
Nope.
Does not hit. Okay.
Nice.
Resulting in another miss for Team Stalker.
Chose the wrong side, motherfuckers.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Funny how you guys position yourselves to go directly after your adversary. Guess it just works out. Jekno, once again, we bring it to you.
Once again, I'm going to bonus action into boar stance,
Heck
and
yeah, buddy.
I'm going to flurry the fuck out of this bastard and hopefully hit both times.
You going to? I
Okay.
believe in you.
Also be a swift action.
Oh, he hit a crit.
No
Confirm.
confirm.
Doesn't matter. You
Damn.
hit with both.
I
You
hit with
hit with
both.
both. That's 16 damage total.
Fuck, delete him.
Plus the boar stance.
Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, add your 2d6, yeah?
Yep.
Did any of that go up when you leveled up to 7?
No.
Poop.
You can tell that Kix has kids.
Another 8.
Ooh.
Dang, son. 20-fold damage.
Right. So as you flurry against this thing's thick, rubbery skin, with your boar stance, you're able to just rip and tear pieces away from it as you get your hands into these gross, like, swirls and openings. Ugh, it's disgusting.
I lean into Lori and say, "That's how you do it."
All right, Agnor, you're up.
I am up. And I shall take a bomb. And I shall thrust it into the air with ease.
Great fervor.
Won't it
It
splash
shall-
Lori and Jack now?
Not if I throw it in a particular... No, I can avoid things.
Oh, nice.
And I will link it. just
Wish
to
you'd avoided
prove it.
hitting Ryra that one time.
That's because I missed. When I miss, there's nothing I can do.
A little salty about that.
You're fine. We're fine. We're all fine.
Sex bomb.
All right, so I'm gonna throw.
Okay.
I believe this is the one that was hurt the most. The one
It
in
has
front of
been.
Jekno.
me, yeah.
So I'm gonna throw it at this guy. Thing. They.
It.
And the splash will hit
The
the one
thing.
in front of Jekno. That thing there. Frosty Bomb, go. 22
Ooh.
touch AC,
That'll
25
hit.
damage, and 8 splash, and then the same thing. Roll Fortitude save and a Reflex save.
You
that what I got
know
last
it.
time?
I think so.
Are my dice broken? Is that a different roll? Hold
I
on,
think you got a
oh, no,
22
I 27.
on the... Yeah.
27 before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the reflex DC is the same as the fortitude, yeah?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Why does it say that? I'll adjust that.
Good question. Yeah. All right. So that is a fail on the reflex, but a success on the fortitude. So we're not looking at a staggered.
No staggered.
And only
Full.
4 damage to the other stalker.
He saved the reflex. Or he didn't save the reflex.
Saved.
So they saved both.
Yep.
Okay.
So no stagger and half damage on the splash.
Got it. So 25 to the main, 8 to the, or 4 to the other.
Yep.
And
I can do math. Trust me.
I know I got you. To open a door, is that a move action?
Pretty sure it is.
Object interaction. What about just kind of like creeping the door open a little bit and then shutting it? Like peeking out and then shutting it. Is that not possible?
Which way are the stairs? Is it through this
The
door?
opening.
Do we go through this way, or...?
You know where the stairs are. You guys went out the dining room. This
Well, you dragged me up
Right
there.
here.
I didn't actually see which way.
you saw the stairs when you're on the bottom floor. The stairway's right here.
Okay.
Yep.
But are there other ways to get around this way to this? Do I know?
You don't know.
Okay.
Just those doors.
I would like.
I would consider that still to be the. Yeah, I'd still consider that to be opening.
Okay. I just didn't know if it mattered if I like open it halfway and then close it, if that's considered like opening, like the movement of opening it completely, like doing like a half and then close is technically the full. But it's fine. I'll just open one door. I don't want us to get surprised, so I'd rather see whatever's back there coming. So I'll open the door next to me. Appears to be a courtyard.
Reach behind and kick open the door, and it does lead out into sort of the backyard. You can't see too much because there's some like awning posts,
Yeah.
but you can see that there's a walkway that leads to two separate doors, one to a back gate, the other to sort of a shed.
Yeah,
From
I
what you can
can't see
see.
much. I can't see much of anything.
Yeah.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Ryder,
Can I see through these doors?
they're open.
Can I cast web? It's a 20-foot radius, and so I'd like it to start here in case these guys, and then it's 20 foot if there's any openings to get through.
So you're going to fill the foyer up to the two faceless stalkers
Yes, with web.
with web.
Hopefully we don't need to get through there.
Well,
No, it's good. You're good. That's a good call. I hope they fail their saves. And we can always burn it too.
Yeah.
God,
So web creates this difficult terrain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You make a reflex save when they're caught in it.
Yes. Yep.
Mark that off.
Reflex save. If the save succeeds, the creature is inside the web but is otherwise unaffected. If the save fails, the creature gains the grappled condition, but can break free by making a combat maneuver check or escape artist check. Must make a combat maneuver or escape to move through it.
Right. So that means that these two right now have to make their reflex saves.
Sure.
And saves a 16.
Come on, buddy. Fail.
So one gets grabbed by the webs as they spread through the entryway, while the other just kind of swats them away. But now this, let's see, 20 feet would even get all the way up to here too.
To where?
Sorry, you guys can't really see it.
Yeah.
But pretty much the entire entryway would be covered in webbing.
And then some if there's any openings, if there's any way to get it into these side rooms too.
It's a cool spell.
Yeah. All right, Robert. So after web, that's what you got.
That's all I got.
All right.
Oh, she's as a free action, she's gonna say, "I told you so."
All right. So at this point, you can hear more footsteps coming down the stairs. but nothing enters the hallway.
Can these things speak when they're in this form?
They can.
Okay.
Let's get rid of that.
I'm just confused why they didn't attack us immediately. Why did they wait for us to go upstairs and find the
Because
others?
I think she thought I was Aldern,
Oh,
like the fake, like the one from upstairs.
whoa, the ruse worked.
Until we opened the door onto the Aldern.
You opened that door.
Yeah, we're exploring. It just so happened the first one to be. That's what I get for doing a double door.
All right. And moving through the web is a rather frosty-looking stalker
Sorry.
who seems fairly irate.
I wouldn't be sorry.
All right. Now it's time for the stalker in front of Lori. It's going to attempt another bash.
Okay.
Luckily,
Okay, let's see.
I believe in you, Laurie.
So that's a 12 on the confirm.
Okay. Does not
Does not confirm.
Oh, you crit?
I did.
Ooh.
Not 20.
Ooh.
But a 12 on the confirmation doesn't hit. Right?
Yes.
Okay. But that does mean you are taking some damage.
Lamashan.
Mm-hmm. As it sort of reaches around your shield and punches you in the face for 9 damage.
Ah! That wasn't very nice.
Some of the whorls and openings in the face kind of move, and you can hear this like whistling in response to you. So now you can respond to it.
Oh. Well. No, I've got my mace out and my shield, so I can't really do
Smack
anything
the
else.
crap
Okay.
out of that thing, Lori.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Make sure he's. Yes.
Kill it dead.
Okay, so I'm just gonna swing at the one that's right in front of me with my mace.
Hey, didn't you name your dice?
Yes.
What's that one's name?
This one
Can't roll well.
I call actually I call the snitch because this is the one that I DM with, and it rolls really well all the fucking time except for now. 6 plus 7, 13.
Nice.
Yep.
Unfortunately. And is that going to be all for your turn?
I can't really do much else.
Got you. All right. That's going to move us over to the Faceless Stalker in front of Jekno, as it's going to attempt to slam.
Isn't it caught in the web?
Yeah. All that means is grappled.
Grappled, yeah.
While you're grappled, I'm pretty sure you can still, as a defender. Let's consult the flow chart.
The chart of many flows.
Yeah. Defenders can attack, but it's at a penalty.
But it could attack someone else? I thought it could only attack who it's grappled with.
No?
Oh.
You can flail out whatever.
Oh, okay.
But you have to make a full attack with either a light or one-handed weapon at a -2. And this is just an unarmed attack, so
Oh, okay.
essentially. So let's see, that is Stat block, show yourself. With the -2, we're looking at a 19.
Hit.
That is a hit. All right. So it's surprisingly lashing out through the webbing. Jesus. And in this wild flailing, it kind of smacks you in the chest for 12 damage. That was max. You. But it's
Now
still
over.
entangled. And it's your turn.
And I'm very angry.
Huh. If Modokar was here, he could put the rage spell on you.
Only one
Ooh.
hit.
22 is going to be a hit with 6 damage. So you attempt to retaliate with another blow of your own. Things are looking interesting now. All right, Agnor.
The tried and true, friends. This time, no, I'll just do the same thing. How? I know. I'm gonna target this guy because I think he's got hurt less.
Okay, the one that's tangled currently.
Yeah, I think ultimately he's gotten less. I'm gonna
Okay.
throw another bomb. Frost bomb again.
Gotcha.
Ah!
Ooh.
Oh. I'm assuming 15. Actually, does the +1 from point blank count towards the crit confirm as well?
Critical hits take all modifiers. Confirmation rolls take all modifiers from the normal hit. So yes, that's a 16.
So 16 crit confirm touch.
That is a confirm.
Yes.
So
Finally. So that's
even though
37 cold damage.
yeah, 32 was max damage.
Mm.
So it's really not that much of a difference, but same so 38 cold because of the point blank.
Uh-huh.
And then 8 splash and
8
then
splash
roll on the
damage.
reflexes.
All right, and you were aiming at the one in front of Jack now, yeah? Tangled.
Yep. And then the
I
splash
hope
pad
that thing is dead.
Okay, and let's see. That is a bad reflex check.
So it's full.
This thing sort of just kind of would normally drop like a sack of potatoes, but instead it's kind of caught in the webbing, so it just kind of
Dangles there.
yeah, in the webbing.
Awesome.
Dead.
I love that.
While the other one becomes frostier and frostier. All right. Any other actions for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna step out once and then step back in, just to try to get a like almost like he's kind of like ducking his head out.
Mhm.
It's like, and still nothing here, and then he's gonna duck back in.
Gotcha. All right, Ryder.
I'm going to send Gwai here to this guy here with a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Shocking.
Nice.
Okay, so 21 on the attack, and that is against it's a melee touch attack, so touch AC.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be a hit with 22 electric damage. Ooh. Gwahir swoops down and sinks his electrified talons into this faceless stalker like a flying taser. And as soon as he dives down, he flips back around, leaving the thing fried and dead. Oosh. Okay.
Does he have enough
And
movement to return to me?
Well, normally, yeah, but he's already moved and used his action.
Okay, I forgot that you can't like move, do something, and move.
Yeah. And it's a
That's-
5e only thing.
That's fine.
Unless you take a certain feat. Or set of feats. Okay. That leaves you in the stairway. Jesus. I'm gonna crush that dice. You're dead. You're alive. So once more, Lori, you're gonna get flailed on. Ooh. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
And that was a confirmation roll.
Okay.
So that is going to be a critical hit.
Book.
Tit for tat, I suppose. So, okay. You and you. That is a total of 16 damage as this thing brings everything down onto your head.
Oh.
And it's going to sort of entangle you in its arms.
Ow.
So that was... so you're now grabbed.
Okay. Grappled.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So now, as a defender, you can try to become like the controlling grappler. That'd be a standard action with a CMB or an escape artist check versus the attacker's CMD. You can try to break free as a standard, or you can try to make an action that doesn't require two hands.
I'll try
So you could try to cast a spell or attack with your one-handed mace.
with a penalty for the attack.
Right, -2.
All right.
What's
Choices,
your
choices.
I'm pretty sure this chart is also pinned in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Super useful.
You know what? I'm going to drop my mace.
Okay.
Clutch the symbol of Torag that I keep on my belt, and cast Come on. What was it? Greater Stunning Barrier on myself.
So since you're casting a spell, you'll have to make a concentration check, which is 10 plus the spell level, which this is a
Level 3.
first level 3 spell.
Mm-hmm.
So 13 and... So it's a DC 20 concentration check.
And I have a +2 because of my warrior priest.
Okay.
Okay. On. That's a
And you know your concentration roll too, right? It's a D20 plus your caster level and your ability score that you use for magics.
So caster level is 7. Ability score that I use for magics is charisma. So that's 8.
You have a +8 modifier in charisma?
No. I have a +1 modifier. I'm a caster
Yeah.
level 7, +1. That
Okay,
makes
your
8.
total is 8.
Yeah. So total plus would be 10. With the +2 from warrior feat or warrior priest.
So it looks like your check's a 20.
My check is a 1.
21. All right.
11.
So it looks like you succeeded your spell.
Nice.
All right. So while you're being grappled by this thing, you're able to grasp your medallion and cast Greater Stunning Barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to give you that +2 to AC. So it's going to offset your current grappled AC. And if this thing hits you or anything with a melee attack, it'll be stunned if it fails its will save.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It also gives me
That's
additional bonuses to saves, so
Yeah.
could
Yeah. Reflex Fortitude and the other one. Oh, yeah, Will. And that one's dead. All right. Check now.
Alright, as a swift action, I'm going to expend a point of key to use Elemental Fury. And then I am going to use Flurry Blow.
What's your elemental type?
Acid.
Going for acid. Okay.
Yep, it's something I picked already. It stays as
No, I know.
Okay.
Oh, it's always acid. I thought you could
Yeah.
choose the element.
I thought it's once I picked it, it stayed as that.
Okay.
Do I get to always pick it? I thought once I picked it, it stayed.
It's your class. I am knowledgeable, but I am not omniscient.
It doesn't matter. Nothing hit.
So that is unfortunately a nat 1. And with grappled, yeah, just a little off from being able to hit. Okay. All right, so unfortunately that is a miss as we move over to Agnor.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to take out a bow, my longbow.
Okay.
Nah. I'll do a frost bomb. Or, yeah, frost bomb. To the one in front. 18 touch.
Oh, that's your roll. Yes. So dealing 21 cold damage.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, big bumper.
And I don't think anyone is in. I can't see down here. If anyone's in a. I'm assuming this is a wall. But.
You can see down there. But there is a wall that opens into the staircase right here.
Okay. Yeah,
There's something right here.
Yeah, I can just see the tip of it.
Yeah, you guys can see the webbing kind of flailing around down there. All right. So standard action, anything for your move action, swift action?
I'll do the dip again. Out. I'm back in.
Okay.
That is it.
You got it. Ryra, what's the plan?
Gonna move up here into the webbing.
Okay. You're not affected by your own webbing, are you?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Let me read this again.
I read it, and I think it does affect me.
Maybe.
Yeah, it makes it difficult terrain, I think, for everyone.
This creature is caught in the webbing. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't look like it specifies friendly or not. Can you make your own reflex save?
Well, let's see.
Ooh.
I fail it.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that means you get tangled in it immediately.
I'll link it again so I don't have to scroll.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, I mean, do it for you, but I'm already reading it. Creatures that fail lose their movement and become grappled in the first square webbing they enter. So that would have been either one of the squares occupied by the stalker. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can still see him over here.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
And I'll send Gua here with another shocking grasp.
Okay. So casting a spell while grappled, I think you will also have to make that concentration check.
Okay.
So it's just the DC is 10 plus your cast level, which is 7, plus your intelligence modifier.
There's a button here that says concentration.
Hey, nice and easy, huh? Did you roll the
Do I
right
pass?
one? Let's see. 7.
Does a 30 do it?
You got a +4 modifier? Just making
Yeah,
sure.
it's concentration. It was just concentration. It already had a number next to it.
No, I know. I'm asking if you have a +4 intelligence modifier.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it's rolling a d20 plus the complete cast level and appropriate ability score modifier.
Yeah, I have a plus
So-
11 to concentration checks.
Perfect. So yeah, a 30 is going to succeed.
16 to touch.
All right. Once again, Guahir swoops in, digs those claws in, rakes them through, and administers a shocking grasp. Okay. And is that all for Ryber?
Yep.
Okay. Also, I like the imagery of Ryber being entangled not only in the web, but also in the body of this stalker.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. She doesn't look happy.
Yes. Which leads us into the stalker's turn. Guess they can't catch a break. So he's still unable to break through the webbing. Like 3 turns in a row, by the way.
I was wondering why he hadn't moved into the room yet. Because I couldn't see him, so I didn't realize if he had been stuck or not, if he was purposely standing out there.
So that webbing is just vibrating violently as it tries to tear itself out and just cannot seem to do so. Lori.
I can't see that last stalker.
Not from where you are.
You should know where it is based on Gua here going and giving him a zap.
I see, or if I step up 1 square, I'm not hit by.
You will.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the webbing is now working against us, as well as the stalker.
Well, if we use any type of flame, well, if you're in it, you get possibly burned, but it can clear out the webbing.
I have a backup, but
So I believe the description of the webbing is that it is flammable.
If it's my
Yeah,
spell,
I
I
have to-
can I dismiss it?
Yeah,
As a free
you should
action?
be able to.
Is it a free action or an action?
Let's see. I thought I had my... There it is. So I see that like you can cease concentration on a spell as a free action. Let's see.
Okay, so
Dismissing a spell is a standard action.
okay.
okay. Well,
No,
I am
you know.
going to do
Is there
a good old, because holy shit, I just got smacked. Here,
Yeah.
serious, lovely.
What level
Okay.
is that spell? 3? Serious wounds is a 3rd level spell or 2nd level spell?
3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3 Nice. That's it.
You're positively glowing.
Smashing.
All right, check note. What's the plan?
Make a long jump.
Right? Just jump on top of this thing.
Yeah, you could, I mean,
Smack
you
your
could
fucking
use
forehead on the door frame.
Right?
If you
You're in
do
no
like a
danger of falling to the
cool
ground, though.
acrobatics, he'd like go like completely horizontal through the doorframe, but still land on his feet like a ninja.
Yeah, I'm
Dive
going
into
to do
the
some
web.
ninja
Yeah.
acrobatics and do a flying Liu Kang kick.
You've got lots of
into
decks.
the.
You could probably make the DC on this web.
Actually, I have more strength than Dex.
No. What's it? A reflex? It would be a
It'd be
reflex.
a it'd be a reflex save. Moving into the webbing, the first square anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway, so might as well roll it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
So you are able to pass through the webbing. How are you passing through?
I'm going to move up to the idiot thing.
Okay.
For a second, I thought you meant me.
Yes, we did.
Got him.
All right, Jason. Again.
And I am going to. I am going to use Stunning Fist.
Okay. Let's see how this works.
So stunning.
$18.
18's gonna hit,
Nice.
and now he just needs to make that check unless he's stunned.
Yep, so 4 damage. And it's DC 10 plus half my level plus my wisdom modifier. So 10
plus
plus 3 plus 2. 15.
15. All right. And I'm sorry, he's at fortitude?
Fortitude.
Fortitude. Okay. Ooh. That's a 14 on the save.
Oh.
He is stunned.
Yee. Let's see, what's a good thing for stunned?
Plus, because I made an attack, I get to roll a d6
Nice.
for
Because of your
damage.
acid. Yeah. Okay.
6 damage.
Oh.
Oof. Okay.
Nice job, buddy.
Sheesh. So this thing is stunned, meaning that it takes a -2 on its AC, loses its Dex bonus to armor class.
Amazing.
So
Is there such thing as holding a turn?
you can, I believe, delay.
Because if you guys want to delay, I can dismiss my web next. Or you, Agner, at least.
Or I could just burn it all down.
Not with me standing in it, you won't.
So that
Burn
means
it.
his AC is currently super low.
And it loses its turn till
Can't
my
take
turn, right?
actions.
Or it loses it's done till my turn, right?
Is that what it says on your character sheet?
Link the.
Again, your character.
Stun character drops everything held, can't take action, loses any dexterity bonus to AC, takes the -2 penalty to AC. You may attempt to stun anyone. Until just before your next turn.
So it loses its turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until it's your turn again.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so
Looks like you can apply a new condition at level 4.
yeah, I can make it. There's yeah, I have more options instead of just stunning it.
Cool. All right. So it's going to lose its action, unfortunately.
Then I guess I will delay until after Ryra. No, I'll just shoot it with a bow. Maybe we'll kill it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Well enough. All right.
25 to hit.
It's going to
10
hit.
damage.
Deal 10 damage. Okay.
I think
This arrow.
Agnar is truly my character. I roll well with him.
You too.
Yeah.
Well, and you have a lot more fun with him. We all do.
He didn't get a chance to do that much with Dalton, unfortunately.
I had to do
And touch AC
that.
attacks are
Yeah,
practically easy mode.
yeah. So, but this one wasn't. So,
Just a
25
regular
against
attack.
regular, 10 damage.
That is going to hit it. And now it's stunned and has an arrow sticking out of its chest.
Ryra will use her standard action to dismiss the webbing.
Okay.
And that's it. Gwahir will return to her.
Sounds good. Faceless Stalker is stunned. Lordy.
Well, web is dismissed, yeah, so step up.
Come join me, Lord.
Would I be, or is there a corner right here that I would have to be carrying around? So would I, like, that way?
Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, you're at a corner, but you just. Well, you did drop your mace, however.
You're right, I did, so I'd have to pick that up, so that would be action to do so. Right? Or is it part of my move?
Picking up an item is a move action.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able.
You can try your shield bash again.
No. I'm not gonna pick up my mace yet. I will move in diagonally. Ryra. I'm just gonna throw a fucking rock at it.
Classic.
Yeah. So here we go. +4. Let's see if the digi dice do me okay.
Let's find out.
Nope. No, they don't.
So a 9 plus 4, yeah.
A 9 plus no.
Oh,
It should be a 9. It should be an 11. Yeah, you're not grappled anymore. So in total, that should be a 15. Which, with this thing's stunned condition, is going to be a hit.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
it's currently dazed and kind of melty.
It's all sorts of problems.
What's it gonna take?
Well then,
Teamwork.
go 2d4 plus
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's
Ooh.
2d6 total.
6 damage.
Just yeeting a rock out of my
Damage.
pocket.
Could be enough to kill it.
Alright. So as this thing's kind of in the stairway, no longer webbed up, but just kind of dazed and stunned in front of a Jackno, you just pelt this rock at its head, and just there's a weird rubbery crunching noise, and it just kind of falls back onto the stairs.
Nice.
Kill shot.
I didn't
Nice.
like that sound.
Fucking hilarious.
Um,
Best kill of this campaign.
Oh, I thought the best kill was whenever I exploded that goblin.
That was pretty cool too.
You exploded a goblin?
Yeah. See, I could turn these things into grenades if I wanted to.
Hmm.
She's very dangerous with rocks. Watch
I'll
out,
just-
Egnor.
We'll have
Yeah,
to
well-
talk one of these days.
Is there any more?
We just saw the 2 upstairs, but there could be more. We might want to make a check of the house.
Okay,
Hey, we head upstairs.
I'm going back to pick up my mace and
These were
charging
our
upstairs.
friends.
Charging up. Pick up mace, charge upstairs.
Following suit.
Yeah.
Take
As
us
we're
to
going,
the
I
museum.
cracked-
Myra's gonna note that our cover was kind of blown when we walked into a room with Aldern and Artie in it. So
Yeah, I was
I
a little
cracked-
curious how that happened.
I crack my knuckles. I'm ready for round 2.
Laurie, as you grab your mace, you all get ready to clear the house. I think that's a good enough place for us to stop.
No, it's not good enough. We need to clear this house before we stop. Damn it, Eric. Let us play some D&D.
It's,
We
I feel like
did.
that was a flawless example of teamwork.
I want to play log.
You did a damn good
Yeah.
job.
yeah, it actually worked out really well.
Yeah.
Clap, clap, clap.
I was
We
really
were split
excited.
up at the beginning, but you did Dimension Door and came and we joined up. We did.
Yeah,
This was perfect.
that was an
I
MV
was
that
so
was an
excited to
MVP
use
move.
Dimension Door because when I took that spell, I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever have a chance to use this, and bam, perfect time to use it.
That was a-
Because at first, when John was talking about how he has ways to get out of there, that's why I didn't want him to go alone. He said he has his own ways to get out of there. I'm like, I do too, and I meant like invisibility or fly, and then I realized I leveled up and I had Dimension Door.
I have gaseous form.
Ooh, is that
That's a fun
you
one.
like fart?
Okay, we know you're Italian, but you don't have to bring that into the conversation again.
Yeah. It's a neat spell that lets a character fit through little cracks and doorways and stuff. Also makes them real tough to hit.
That was fun.
Good job, guys. I
See,
think everyone rolled well too.
I think that's the
no.
first time my shocking
Not at
grasp
all.
spell and not the wand actually hit.
Yeah, I think so. You hit twice. Gwai here actually delivered 2 attacks. It was great.
3, I thought. 2?
I
Was
thought
it
it
2
was
or
only
3?
2.
Might
I might be wrong, but I thought it was only 2.
See,
Well, Lori, you might not have been able to hit, but you were able to get hit, and that was very helpful.
see, I think that is the hilarious thing about this fucking or being a DM versus a player. Because when I'm a player, my rolls are not that good.
It's karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure though.
It's karma for all those amazing rolls on those stupid little goblins in the mop. Almost fucking murdered us.
You're
Twice.
welcome.
Speaking of,
just
is
to clear-
the mop canceled Monday?
Well, real quick, just to clarify, how long is a round in terms of
6
What?
seconds,
6 seconds?
Seconds.
and
Yeah.
it happens simultaneously.
More
So
or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, all of our actions, the whole round, is all 6 seconds of time being done.
Yeah.
That's why technically you can't have conversations and you can't do this, and this because you only have 6 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, round of level 6 times 7 is.
How many rounds was that? 5, 6?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out the exact timing of how long Greater Stunning Barrier will last. Because
It was less than a minute that
Yeah.
we just fought there.
because the thing is, and this is just me reading through it, Greater Stunning Barrier does not last that long, but gives me more of a bonus. And I also have the ability to is not discharged until it's stunned a number of creatures equal to your caster levels of 7 people. However, regular Stunning Barrier lasts until it's discharged. Period.
So you don't even have to worry about a timing.
Yeah.
But you maintain concentration.
I don't think it's not a
It's not a
concentration spell.
concentration spell.
Yeah, it lasts for a certain number of rounds per level.
It's just like a buff.
I feel like we're level 7, so it definitely would have lasted throughout that entire combat, but shortly after it would have dissipated.
Well, the thing is, I didn't cast it until the very end.
Yeah, but within, I'd say, 30, 40 seconds or whatever.
And
so.
really, I'm not trying to figure out how long it's going to last outside of combat. I'm just basically saying from a strategic standpoint, it's better for me to walk around with Stunning Barrier on. And then once it drops, it's Greater Stunning. Rather than using Greater Stunning hit go like I did. That's basically the only way that I'm thinking.
And we need a is Mage Armor a cantrip or is that a spell?
It's a spell.
Level 1 spell.
Shit.
Yeah, and technically you're the only one that can benefit from it.
Benefit, yeah.
Besides Ryra. All of us
Yeah.
wear armor.
I know, but it's good for me to have it. I have an AC of 17 right now, but add what is it? It's 4, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 20 AC of 21 with my abilities is really nice.
Yeah, shield is what normal people can wear if they have armor.
But I'm just saying, mage armor is really nice for me.
And you have, and Jackno, you have a ring of protection, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So literally the only one that I'm able to use Shield of Faith on is myself, mainly Modokar.
Probably Ryra, right?
Do you have a deflection bonus?
No.
You don't have a ring of protection?
No. Remember, I wanted one, but we ended up giving it to Jekno instead since he's in melee more and I have mage armor.
Okay.
I have a ring of protection. I got that ring of protection.
Okay, so me or Modokar or Ryra. Shield of Faith, got it.
Ideally, I won't need it because I won't be in melee and I'll be using mage armor and mirror image and shit.
Again, that's
Yeah,
where shield is helpful because it gives you shield bonus.
Yeah, I'm just...
If you're holding a shield, or unless your spell says specifically shield bonus, you can benefit from a +4 to AC.
I'm just trying to re-wrap my head around playing Lori because I've been I realized the other night that I've been playing her. I've been playing her like Kyle would play a character.
Yeah. I know with Ryra, I haven't been playing her optimally as well. That's why I tried.
It's not even optimally. I'm not even worried about optimal. I'm worried about how Lori would act.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like Lori's not going to act optimally at all times. She's going to act impulsively.
Yeah, I had to do some thinking on Ryra too because she's not as aggressive as I personally like to act. You know, I like to play martial characters. I like to just smack, do the big blamage. Ryra is a lot smarter and strategic than that, so I have to try and think like that, which is why I tried. My first instinct was to shock and grasp the shit out of everything, but instead, you know, I did web, I mentioned door. I tried to think about it a little more than just straight damage.
That it's the exact opposite for me. Is I'm more strategic, you know, what the next person is going to do, where Lori is literally, I'm going to hit you with my mace.
I'm eating pocket eggs.
In the middle of the battle, dude. Just takes his entire action, just goes. It'll be hilarious.
I love D&D. But yes, it is looking like Monday is going to be canceled for the for the week, because I doubt I'm gonna be able to get off in a decent amount of time to be able to make it home and also run the session.
I want to see Kix's cameo.
I know.
Oh, real quick, gotta draw Roddle to a close.
Yes, sorry.
So we'll pick up with your sweeping Foxglove Townhouse next week, hopefully with Motocar rejoining the party.
Next weekend's Joe's birthday, but
What?
I don't think he'll give a shit if I play D&D.
So what? Sorry,
I
you cut
said
out a little bit for me.
next weekend's Joe's birthday, but I don't think he's gonna give a shit if I play
Oh,
D&D. He
okay.
doesn't really make a huge deal out of birthdays. I'm the one making a big deal, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Well,
as a warning, the weekend after that, I want to say, whatever the first weekend of June is. Yeah, I think that's the 4th. Oh, we have to go to Joe's sister's wedding, so
got you.
2 weeks
Wedding
from
time.
now, I will not be around because I will be in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Well, we're
Cool.
literally. You know how we were supposed to fly there?
Yeah.
And his parents were going to pay for it?
No.
Well, it turns out that the flight there, with layovers and stuff, it would take just as long and cost just as much. So we might be driving there with his parents, and I don't know. I'm going to be stuck in a car with Joe's parents, perhaps, unless
I
we
wish you
decide
the
to drive
best of luck.
ourselves. I kind of want to drive by ourselves. Joe would do all the driving, obviously, but I don't know if I would be in a car with his parents for that long.
Well, thank you all for joining us on another Saturday night to play Rise of the Runelords. Things are starting to get kind of weird.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
Again, I should say.
I told you so, dude. My instincts.
Big old told you so from
We
Ryra.
literally just last session, I got all this information on Faceless Stalker, so that was my first fucking thought, dude. As soon as we got rid of like the necromancy and illusion shit, I'm like, Stalker, right there.
Hey.
Well, we'll see
And
what
I-
happens next week.
And I scared Lori again.
I scared
yeah.
both. I scared both of you.
I wasn't scared. I was surprised.
Oh, where'd you come from?
All right. Say goodnight to chat, everybody.
I didn't even realize
Good
we were
night.
streaming.
I'm recording.
I didn't know if you were streaming or not.
I'm
Because I
recording.
checked his
Well,
Twitch
say goodnight
channel.
to your viewers.
Yeah, I checked his Twitch channel and he wasn't streaming, so I just
Yeah.
assumed.
But I did.
Gotcha.
I did
Well,
manage
good night,
to.
potential viewers.
Good night.
More kisses.
Ew.